All right, welcome on in. Welcome. Hopefully everybody's doing all right today. Oh, thank you so much, Kitty. Thank you. Yeah, I can't believe it's already been 5 years. Man, insane. Oh. Hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. It is so insane. Yeah, welcome in, welcome. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's having a good day. Whilst we are celebrating 5 years, we are still just streaming today. We're still doing the normal things. We're going to be getting into some news, some Paper Mario, and some general games in a little bit here. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good one. Man, I have some updates, and I know that seems very ominous, but I have some updates about some stuff that I recently started listening to some audiobooks. Well, trying to get into some more audiobooks and stuff. And I had some updates about some ones that I was excited to tell people. So wait. Almost home, of course, Vash. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, so I have some of those kinds of things I want to talk about in a little bit. What else do I got? I don't know. But yeah, I definitely had some stuff about that I wanted to go over. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna be chilling for most of the day today. Like I said, having a good time, I think, for the most part. I got more Mario, like I said, Paper Mario a little bit here. I think we're in like the last little bit of the last like section before like the final section. So we're gonna be wrapping that game in the next week or two. Might be by next week or something is kind of my thought right now. That could be huge. We've been doing this game for quite a few weeks now. What the fuck? I was gonna see when did we start? 2 months ago. Damn. It doesn't give me the exact date, just says 2 months. Damn, so long. And it's been a long one, a big one on the channel this year. I mean, it's the biggest thing this year, so. Although I will say too, Vash and I wrapped up Reanimal on Sunday. That's over on the channel. It's over on YouTube, and I think it's on our YouTube channel or our Twitch channel as well. But yeah, if you want to check any of that stuff out, it is usually on the YouTubes. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Before we get into anything crazy, we should do some games whilst we hang out. Oh, that was weird. I think things are going to be a little bit weird, partially broken, as everything kind of settles in. I've been trying to clean up my OBS a little bit, and I was thinking it was going to help, and maybe it has. Maybe it'll be partially broken as we go through it. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, part of this over here is a little bit weird. Hey. Yeah, so normally we do some guess the game and some other of the sister games as well, which we'll do. But I also found this game the other day called Dialed, which is on a website called dialed.gg. I found this the other day and I posted it in the Discord, and I have really enjoyed it. I thought it would be a good one to include in our stream stuff. So we'll do that at the end. First, we'll start a little guess the game, and right off the bat, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. An 88%, so a highly rated game, of course. Oh, this looks like those XCOM games. Okay, it is an XCOM game. It is just it is within the franchise, but not the enemy within specifically. I don't know what, yeah, if something is, I think it might be whatever. So what XCOM game within enemy unknown? Okay, not unknown. 2016. Honestly, I don't know the timeline of when any of those games came out. Could be just 2, I guess. Right. Okay. All right. Not too bad there. I remember watching somebody play a bunch of XCOM. I think it was one of the other ones that I named, and I really enjoyed watching it because it's like a strategic, like, battlefield turn-based game. So it's all turn-based. It's essentially like there's a battle like field, and you have like on your turn can move a certain amount or attack within the field or whatever, or like you can hide and whatever. So there's some strategy based in there. But the person that I was watching was like using, I think they were using like names of people in chat or something like that as their, like, you know, soldiers or something. I always like those ideas of doing stuff like that. All right, let's do our movie as well. I don't know. Wait, so hold on. This is a 46 on Metacritic, but a 7 on IMDb. All right, hold on. I don't think I can get any spoilers from looking at Metacritic, right? I just don't understand how their rating system works. Like, you know? Like 46 does not seem good. But I don't know how their system works. It looks like, okay, high 60s, low 70s is kind of like good, with like the some other ones higher up, I don't know. But like, okay, so how does IMDb do it then? Yo-ho! Otto, what's happening? Vash was good. I knew the game was, but could not think of the name. It is one of the weird ones. Yeah, that's right. 5 motherfucking years. 5 years, dude. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy 5 years. Yeah, how you guys all doing? Welcome on in. We're just doing a little guess the movie, but I had some questions about how Metacritic and IMDb rates things. I feel like I'm just doing a general like understanding for myself, you know? Like, is seven good or is it bad? You know? It's hard to tell, you know? Like, okay, so like Frankenstein that was on Netflix, I thought it was a pretty decent movie. 7.4 on IMDb. To me, that means like, oh, that was pretty well rated. Like, it's probably out of 10, so it's like that's pretty high, that's pretty up there. You know, it's not crazy, but 46 on Metacritic means it was not very liked on Metacritic. Which, what's the difference? Something you'll be happy about is I got Hades, the original Hades. Really? Yeah, man. It's usually the original Hades is pretty cheap. I'm glad to hear that you got it. And, you'll have to let us know how you like it, man. What the fuck is that? 2008? Yeah, this looks like it could be anything. Yo, Ron, what's happening? Film appreciation is relative. That's true. It is. But this is just making that even more. Yeah, while Vash, Otto, Ron, while you guys are all here, I wanted to update you guys on something that was really interesting to me. I recently started listening to Ready Player 2 after going through all of Ready Player 1 and really enjoying that book. I started the second one, and for about 8 chapters I was like, I don't think I get it. Like I kind of understood like there might be some general undertones or maybe something that they're trying to get at. And I was even explaining it to Emily. I was like, the main character, like in the first book, he's just a douche. And then he gets better. And then in this one, I felt like they were like, well, what if we make him like a douche, but almost maybe worse, you know? And then I was like, what, are they going to do the same thing where they're like, we'll make him better? And so this is like a very, I mean, it's a super light spoiler. It's literally on the cover of the book. It's like the little written thing is that there's another thing to go try and collect afterwards. It's like a thing of like collecting 7 somethings. I'm not going to give away that part of it, but you have to like collect 7 something. And I was like, okay, so they're just going to do the first book again, right? On chapter 9, which I just got through or just started this week, and I think I'm on chapter like 11 now or something. Chapter 9 took a turn to the point where I was like, oh, I get it. Oh, this is fun. And I really, really, really like what they had to, it sucks that they had to do 8 chapters of setup and kind of like, you're kind of to this point where like, dude, I don't know if I get this. But yeah, to get to that point where it was so unexpected, the change, that point. I was like, I get it, guys. I get it. I think I'm really interested to see if it can kind of stick where it looks like it wants to go. There's still some mystery, some intrigue and things happening, but that was the point where I was like, oh, I'm interested. Like I want to finish it. You know, so just be aware. If you ever do decide that you want to check it out, chapter 9 is where it makes the turn. It took me to that point, which is, like I said, shitty, but I was also okay with it because I figured that there would be a reason why it's happening, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to kind of stick out the bad for the good, right? Yeah. It's a lot of chapters, but it is a lot of setup. They have to fill in. It's like, because I think it takes place 3 years after, so they're doing a lot of like what happened in those 3 years, plus some setup that's really integral to everything else. Plus they're also just making the main dude look like a douche again. So this is a Sylvester Stallone film from 2008. Was this? Do you guys know what this is? It's giving me like Rambo vibes, but 2008 is like a too recent of a Rambo. My thought was maybe it was a newer Rambo film. Rambo Last Blood, First Blood, Rambo 1, or is it just Rambo? Because it's got to be Last Blood or something like that. I don't know what that movie. Cash Grab Rambo? Bro, I agree. How you doing, Ron? I just don't know what it's called, though. I thought it was just Rambo. I thought they just redid Rambo. I don't think it was Son of Rambo. Yeah, they just called it Rambo, which is crazy. I know like the first Rambo is technically called First Blood, but like that's insane to do it this way. I hate the naming convention that they've done here. I hate it. I really, really hate it. All right, let's do this one's like, what is this, ADP or something? APD. Man, I don't actually know what the company is called. It's definitely like ADP, because it was just First Blood, right? But everybody calls it Rambo 1, right? Rambo for the paycheck. I would have rather that as the name. That'd have been much better. But yeah, so I've been that was one of the things I wanted to mention. I have been really, really enjoying the last couple of chapters that I've gotten to read of that book now. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what ADP stands for. I thought it was just ADP. Yeah, I don't know what it's. Yeah, I don't know. Automatic data processing. Okay, cool. Glad to see it. Like it then. Do you know how long this one is? I don't actually. It has some redeeming qualities. Yeah, like I said, I've really liked the point that I've gotten to. It's definitely taken some time. I'm trying to see if I could see how many chapters there were. I'm trying not to spoil myself too much about it too. Let's see. It is 30 chapters, which I think is very close to what the first was. So I'm about a third of the way now. So yeah, like I said, I feel like that's like a good first act when you're thinking in terms. So you know, so that's it makes sense for it to kind of find its stride at where it did. That started as standalones, right? And it's funny because my next book is the original Jurassic Park book. I think I was mentioning that, and I don't think I'll read / listen to the Lost World, because I don't think it's gonna be very good. But the first Jurassic Park I've always heard is really good. But yeah, I was like, man, I don't know. This could be really fun. It could be really interesting. And you know, I like the first book a lot. So then like I said, I felt like I wanted to give it the shot. And then as I was going through, like, I was like, I just don't know. And like I said, when it made that turn, oh man, oh baby, did it. It made all the right decisions. All right, so Fawnskin? I don't know how the actual town is called. Fawnskin, California. Right? It says California. I think we've had like ones that are like Canada, but I don't think this is Canada. Hard to tell. But also, what the fuck is this house? So we're trying to guess the price of this house. But what the fuck is this house? WTF is this house, my dudes? I don't know. Do you know? Fucking log cabin ass house out here. What do we... The state of it looks like not well looked after, but not a high-end property. My thought was the location and in the location essentially, like it being like in the forest, being kind of the cabin in potentially like California or something. My guess is gonna be like a 2 milli. Like a 2 milli. Oh, way less than 2 million. Nice, I love that. But also, the fuck is this? Jonathan Strange and Miss Norrell. What is that? By Suzanne Clark. Set in the 19th century England during the Napoleonic Wars, where two rival magicians, the recluse Mr. Norrell and the daring Jonathan Strange, bring magic back to the world, changing history through their contrasting approaches to the art, form scholarly rival to wild, perilous sorcery, all while dealing with the return of the Raven King and the Fae. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, this sounds like sounds a lot like a lot of the other books that were kind of going on, or the movies that were going around a couple years ago. I don't know if you remember, like what was the one that had Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale in it? It was a Nolan one. Kind of makes me feel like it sounds like that a little bit, but also probably not very much at all. So now I'm reading the books. Dude, good. I'd love to hear that. Oh, interesting too. I just seen this. The Prestige. That's right. That was a good movie. I like The Prestige. I just saw this because I still had my Ready Player 2 stuff up. there was a thing that was like a thing about, it's from a couple of years ago, that was stating that Steven Spielberg is going to be working on a Ready Player 2 movie. I don't know. That seems weird. Not saying it's bad. It's just weird. Sorry. We got to get back to our guessing here. Let's do something pretty small here. $750,000. Ooh, way less. Interesting. Hey, thanks so much, Ron. Have a good day, man. Love you, dude. Wow. I mean, it is very small, I guess. The size of the house from outside looks quite large. It sits on 1 acre. Just sold at the end of last year. Man, is it really gonna be way less compared to what I'm thinking? Let's do like a 400 and see where that puts us. 420? Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, well, listen, nothing like rocking it out of the park here on just a random guess. Damn. Okay. I was just trying to see where we were at because this seemed like a weird one today. It seemed very strange, but I do love this, obviously, you know, nice hat on the wall here, just in case you were like, you're leaving the bedroom, the bed with no headboard, of course, because I'm not even saying you have to have a headboard. It just looks fucking strange that there's no headboard. But you're leaving your bed, no headboard, and you're like, I'd like that very large straw hat.
It's those blazing middies.
Hey, everything worked correctly. Is that 420 biddies? I had exactly 420 biddies I've been sitting on. I remember you saying that, and it just so happened to line up with this bit right here. Beautiful.
With the 400 biddies.
Very nice. Also, I noticed my thing is acting a fool. It's acting a fool. Give me one moment.
Hello.
The
person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
First!
They're first. All right, hold on 1 second. This is gonna be wild. Give me 1 second. I hope no audio shit breaks. Give me one moment. I hope that fixed it. I don't actually know. I did this before and it fixed it, so.
Did it? Oh, there. It totally fixed it. With the 420 biddies.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the 420 biddies. Nice. I'm glad that worked. Sometimes my Go XLR acts a little bit of a fool. Stolen. No. It was yours for the taking, Otto. Wow, this looks like a lot of the same. 4 beds, 2 baths. Wow, that could just be the other side of the room. It may be. It's hard to tell. 1932. Is that some real like tree bark up there? What the fuck is that? What a weird house. 1,700 square foot. Oh, okay, maybe not. I mean, it looked a little bit, right? But from like these interior shots, it does look a little Conjuring-esque. Yeah, it's a cabin, but listen, on this picture, you can clearly see right here the houses that are so clearly close to it. So you're not even really cabining at that point, right? And you can see here, you're just right on the road. And there's houses like everywhere right beside you and everything. So it's a cabin, but like a cabin in a really weird place. In like a place where it doesn't, a cabin doesn't even make sense. I don't know, it's just weird. So yes, it's a cabin, but a semi-cabin? No, I do like a semi-cabin. All right, let's do our angle. Just give me something easy here. Come on, please, please, please. I need a win here. Let's see. Let me get the old calculator up. Okay. I think it's 232. Less. Okay. It's 232 less. My first look was like, if I was splitting it straight down the middle, I was thinking 225, but then I was like, well, what if we do another 5? So maybe 230. Oh, I should have just went 230. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have just went 230. Listen, we get it on second go, we take it, right? All those vinyl walls scream 70 to 80s to me. Oh, did they have a bunch of vinyl walls? Oh, I didn't even notice. We should go back and look before we get into our next game. I have a new game, guys. I have a new game I wanted to show you guys. Second is great. I'll take second. I'm mad at myself because I literally typed everything into my calculator because I just do some quick summarization. Like, okay, straight back is 180, and then I'll be like, it looks like maybe it's a couple of degrees more. So then I'll just, throw those in so I can see exactly as I'm calculating it for myself. And immediately did 225, and then I was like, would be like if it was 180 plus 45, and then I was like, well, maybe an additional 5, 230, and then I was like, well, but this game is weird, so maybe it's 232 instead, and I should just went with my first guess, which was 230. And it's all well and great until you can't actually do it on your first guess, and then it's second, and it's stupid. And now I'm angry about it. All right, let me look at these walls again. Vinyl walls. Oh, like this? I think these might be actually like real wood walls, though. I think they could be potentially, well, I assume they're real wood if they're in the cabin, right? All right, I have a new game that I was showing off in the Discord. It is called Dialed. It is on the site is called dialed.gg. If you want to play around with me as well. I mean, the games are always different and you can keep playing them endlessly. A round is a game is 5 rounds, and it will show you a color for about 300 milliseconds. No, it's not milliseconds, right? What is it? 3 seconds? Maybe it's 3 seconds. And so we might be able to do it, friends. Oh, did you all want to try against me? I mean, listen, I'll let you guys try against me. Oops. It didn't take my name.
Link copied.
Y'all can try and get me here. So yeah, I guess this is all would all be the same if you guys want to try. But so it's going to give us 5 colors. Each round is a color. You get 3 seconds to look at the color, and then they take the color away, and you get 3 sliders. I think it's like saturation, lightness, and hue, and you have to try to match the color as best as you can. I'll give you guys like a minute or so, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get in. So if you do want to play, you can click the link. It's in the chat. I'll throw it here too, I guess. Also, I noticed my YouTube chat's not working correctly. Let me make sure I'm connected over there. I'm not. Let me make sure we get connected up real quick. Cool. Sorry, YouTube chat, you were just not getting anything, so I'm playing. You want to play? Get in, bro. Get your body in here. Like I said, I'm gonna give you guys about a minute. It's in all the chats if you want to get in. So check it out. We'll get into it here in just a moment. And I'm against myself. That might be okay. We'll probably be against ourselves. I think you're only against yourself until we all finish. I think it's until we get through the game, and then you guys will all be against me, maybe. Because right now it just shows my name and that's it. But it might be different, and I don't want to show you guys anything. To restart and wait. Yeah, go ahead. You guys go ahead. I think you guys can start without me. If you guys, I don't know what it looks like on your end. I'm guessing it just looks like start play. And you guys can just go ahead. And then I'm going to get in here in just a second. I'm just letting people get in. And I think we'll just all see against each other at a certain point. We just start playing. I think so, right? But if I start, you guys see my shit, then you guys get a little bit of you guys get a little leg up. All right, I'm going. What do we got here? This is like a red brown. Red brown. Let's do here more reddish. Give me this. So I noticed my biggest flaw is I don't go dark enough on most of mine. Yeah, see, look at it. I don't go dark enough. 8.2 on the first. Not great. All right, what do we got next? Deep blue. Deep blue, okay. A little more saturated than I expected. I think it's right here. Whoa, that one's hard as hell. Okay, that might just be my own blue blindness. This looks almost identical to me, and on the stream I bet you it looks even more identical. But 9.15 is pretty good. I've had a 9.8 before, so all right, let's do round 3. Let's see. This is a nice mauve. Not dark enough. You saw the line. Nice. 8.5 is not great. I need a few more 9s in here. Okay, so this is a very like light green. Almost highlighter green. Almost palish a little bit. Go just a touch more there. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's a bad one. My memory was so bad on that one. 6.5 is very bad. Okay, purple. I actually don't remember what the color was anymore. Ooh. Ooh, it needed to be darker. 7.78. Okay. Kind of a bad round. Yeah, I'm not too good at this. Yeah, it takes a little bit of trial and error. Okay, look at here. We have some scores. Me in number 1 at 40.20. Not bad. Vash at 39.9. Only beat him out by a couple of points there. And not Kid Cody, which I think we know exactly who that one was, at 33.40. Very nice, guys. Okay, cool. I like this. I like this. Could be something if you guys want to jump in, we can do, but you can also do single games. I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. Let me see how close you guys were. So my brown was too light. Vash's brown was almost dead on. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. With autos being just slightly too saturated, I think, but my blue looks like the closest blue. I mean, obviously the points are there, but Vash was a little light there. Auto was a little closer. The mauve was bad by all of us, but Auto's was really bad. And maybe you're a little purple colorblind, buddy. Our greens were all pretty bad. Auto's was closest though. And then our last one was Vash being the highest. And we were all pretty within the same range there. So from the party games, last again. That's okay, man. This one is a weird one. This one is very tough. This game, I promise you, is tougher than a lot of the other games we play. So I get that. I just wanted to bring it in as a thing we do. I may or may not incorporate it in the same way that we do it, but we'll definitely do more of it. Let me see if I can get my lights to go back to white. Oh, they do. Sometimes they don't. It's fun though. I like that game a lot. Once I discovered it, I played a round of it, threw it into the Discord, and then I played over the last couple of days probably another 10 rounds or so of it, because they're quick too. You know, you can be very quick with it. I like that game a lot. It's definitely tough. It's definitely tough, but I love it. It's just fun. Plus, it gets you a little bit of gets you to do some things you don't normally do, right? Yeah, cool. We'll get into some news here in just a few minutes. I got a lot of news to go over, so that's probably gonna be a big chunk of time. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who's come by or is gonna come by or whatever. But yeah, we're having a fun stream today, and yeah, we're doing a little bit of maybe it's celebrating, I don't know, for 5 years of streaming. It seems literally insane. Oh, there it is as well. Also, also, my thing definitely didn't go off, but
with the 10 gifteds.
Oh, thank you, Cyclo. Happy birthday or whatever this is. That's right, it's my 5th birthday. Thank you, Cyclo, dude. Wow, man. That is way too kind of you, man.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, and
Lammers with 100 bits.
oh, thank you guys. Honestly, seriously, thank you guys. My point was about to be though, I appreciate y'all. You guys are all way too nice. It has been really cool to do 5 years of this. 5 years of playing games so slow that it really annoys people. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. There was another bunch of gifted, bro.
Vash. with the 5 gifted.
Oh, thank you guys. Seriously, thank you so much. 5 years is huge. It feels huge, but also it kind of doesn't. I felt like, man, after a certain point, I was like, man, I feel like I've been doing this for like 10 years. And then you're like, it's only been 5 years? Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you guys so much for the subs. Appreciate it. They are, okay, so I will say this. I was trying to see, because I thought Twitch did a thing where you could do like discounted subscriptions, which you can. As some of you guys have probably seen, the subscriptions are discounted if you gift 5 or more, which is crazy because I wanted it to just be on like gifted subs. Just let them be on sale for that. Don't make it a certain thing. I wanted people who just wanted to give some subs.
Shut up and take
give
my
some
money.
Subs.
Otto with the 500 bid.
Thank you for the 500 biddies, bro. Thank you. Still decent though. Yeah, I know. So I have that promotion running for like 7 hours or something. This is the last bit of my money. Don't give me the last bit of your money, bro. Keep it. I promise you. There is no need for any of that. Holy moly. Do not. It's gone, bro. Oh my God, man. I'm gonna have to get a coffee with that now. I'm gonna have to get a delicious coffee for that. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I wanted to show you guys this because you can see it a little bit here. But when I got home, Emily decided that that one of the things she wanted to do was give me some balloons. So there's some balloons here today. All right, hold on. Let me bring this out a little bit so you can see that it's a big fucking 5. Oh, look at that guy. So yeah, now you can see 5 years old. That's what I am. 5 years old. I mean, I'm streaming. Maybe I could be like Benjamin Button or something. It is February, my guy. Yeah, okay. Listen, it's Halloween is yes. It's just the cat. It's a cat scratcher though, man. It's like the little scratcher for the cats. I've been meaning to just move it, but like, man, I don't want to take like their scratching thing away. Like that feels like a dick move. I don't want to be a dick about it. They should still have it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, also, this is really showing me that my alerts are not going off correctly. I thought I had a thing for gifted, but it's not happening.
Yo, anonymous with the gifted 10.
Oh, thank you so much, Anonymous. Obviously, this person did not want me to know who they were, but I appreciate no matter what. Honestly, I was trying to look and see who was getting these gifted subs. Not that it's anybody's, you know, most of the time if you're gifting, you don't get to choose anything. All good. But yeah, definitely some awesome people getting some. Oh, Kitty got one in there too. It wasn't me. I know it wasn't. It couldn't. No, don't stop it. Gasters. Well, there's a lot of good people. Also, Jorf is new to the community. Jorf is Limbo kept saying it was his brother. I'm not sure if it actually was, but Jorf is great. Yeah, don't spend any more money, Otto. Just be here with your words. Yeah, seriously, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, so like I said, I felt like 5 years was a weird one, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed a lot of being here just to finish more games than I ever probably have in my entire life. Over the last 5 years, I've probably completed more games or put more time into games than I ever have. Well, maybe not, but when you're young, like, it's hard to quantify time in the same way, but you know, that's just part of it. I mean, that was such a big part of it for a long time. And then over the last couple years, we've started doing news and hanging out and everything. So there's so many other facets to the streams and stuff now, and for people to come by and hang out, just be, you know, awesome people over the last handful of years is awesome too. And then, you know, people come over here and be sending me money. Well, you know, technically money, but
Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass, bump to the bump to the bumble bump to boop to the boop to the boop boop bump to the bass bass bass. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble.
oh my god, what happened? Oh my god, what happened? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, SpongeBob usually breaks at some point, but holy fuck. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh my god, nailed it. Oh, especially that last bit. That last bit was perfect. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh, Anonymous with the 5 gifted.
Yo, thank you so much, Anonymous. If you were the same Anonymous, a different Anonymous, for the 5 gifted, appreciate you. They were like, after that, I have to give 5 gifted. After that SpongeBob going crazy, holy fuck, we'll never have a good enough SpongeBob to ever top that again, I feel like, right? Holy shit, that was amazing. Bro, you bucked his bumble. Eminem. Bro, it did have Eminem vibes. But yeah, so the other part I was gonna say about is just, yeah, it's cool to come and hang out and have people come hang out with you, whether we're just talking about like stuff that's been going on in the world, as far as entertainment and games and stuff like that. Obviously, we don't go over a lot of the other crazy shit that goes on in the world, because honestly, that's not really the vibe I'm going for here. Yeah, it's not really the thing here. But yeah, no, I really appreciate it. It's awesome. I didn't really plan on having to do anything crazy this week or this stream, but yeah, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Anytime you guys come and hang out, it always makes the streams a little bit nicer, you know? It's nice when you have people to talk to, not just yourself. It does really suck trying to stream to yourself. Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, but okay, sorry. Back to my other complaint though. My other complaint about Twitch though. They seriously, I really wish they would allow people to just be able to do better discounts and stuff. I think it's really cool that Twitch still allows us to do the discounts that they do now. So like you can now choose when you do these discounts for your like the gifted subs and stuff. I'm really glad that they do that, but I wish it was a little more better. Let me see, where's my yeah, what the hell? Let me see. Where are our subscriptions? Yeah, so weird. I thought it would it didn't do any of those ones. It was supposed to though. Couldn't hear how to clip that. I appreciate the clip. What is a gift bomb? I don't know. No, I was just saying, yeah, I appreciate everybody, but yeah, like I said, I wish Twitch would allow people to do a little bit more customized promotions and stuff, but I really appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, let's go ahead. Like I said, we'll continue. We're just hanging out a bunch today, but part of the streams is we go over some news stuff, and I do have kind of a lot of news stuff, so let's go ahead, let's get into it.
Everyone.
All right, if you guys ever have anything you want me to talk about over here, make sure you jump into the Discord, find the news channel, drop whatever articles you would like me to talk about. All right, let's get into our first one, which is by James Hibbard. So apparently, what the fuck? There was apparently there's an emote that we just all got. Which, what the fuck is that? A hype box? Yeah, I think it's just a better way to get people to interact with the hype trains that happen. But what the fuck is that emote? What an insane emote to give people. I got a train, but it didn't come up. Oh, it's just that. It's just that it would have just opened up the big miss, apparently. Dude choked. Oh, hold on. Did you guys see the new emote? The new chat emote? Oh, that's kind of insane, actually. Hold on a second. I didn't expect that. The golf and the Wii Sports music fucking got me. It kind of got me there. Yeah, there's a new emote as well. You guys will also let me know if you like it, and if there's anything I can do to make it better. Because Degree, what's happening? Yeah, there was a couple of gifted. You must have got one from Anonymous. Yeah, nice, very nice. How you doing, Degree? But yeah, there's we got the new emote. That's the one. I was trying to make it look real nice in there too. Oh, you don't like it? I was pretty sure people were gonna enjoy that one. I think people are gonna like it. How often I say that to people? That's why I put it. That's why I did it auto. It's for you. No, man. Yeah, I love that. Somebody said it to me or me and Vash at some point in chat, and I was like, you know what? I like that. I really liked it, so I thought, I've seen people have an emote of it, and I had to make one. I I just don't know how to make it clearer, because even in chat it's a little tough. Maybe you guys can see it better. I don't know. Do you know what that's from? I have no idea. I just love it. I just love it as a thing. I just love it as a thing, man. Gossip Girl. Cool. I love that. Ooh, you know what? Have you guys ever seen maybe Emily is in chat or not? She was watching a show with it's a cop show with Nathan Fillion. That's the only thing I know. But we watched an episode. Well, she was been watching a couple. Rookie? Okay, yeah. With Nathan Fillion, bro. It's called Rookie. But she was watching that. She's been watching it a little bit, I think, recently. And we watched one episode while I was working on some stuff. And I really enjoyed whatever we watched of it. Post news about that show. Ooh, what about it? Is there gonna be more? If anyone knew it. Apparently Emily is going through it right now. And we watched an episode of it last night and I enjoyed it. We can start over so you can get in. I mean, I can always start over. With Game Changer. Oh, really? Yeah, I remember you talking about Game Changer, but I don't know Game Changer though. Oh. Wait a second. I feel like I've definitely seen clips of Game Changer like online and been like, damn, this is great. What the hell is this? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know the show was still going on. Yeah. That's what I was kind of more surprised about. Yeah, they just did a new episode. What, yesterday? Is the next episode the one on next week? Is that the Game Changer episode? Is that a baton in your pocket? Are you happy to see me? I don't know that. The only thing I remember of is I've seen a clip from of that show where there was like a song or something. So and I've seen that part. I may be posting previous stuff on YouTube. Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, so I watched a little bit of that and it was fine. I wouldn't mind watching more of it. I like Nathan Fillion a lot. But yeah, that was pretty decent. Also, I didn't get your sweet hot takes about the new emote cycle. I'd love to hear about how much you enjoy it. Taskmaster, where the game is different every time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out more Game Changer. Of course, when I googled Game Changer, there was a sweet Bollywood film that came up first. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's great. I've watched most episodes. Yeah, I've never. But I feel like I've seen clips of it. They have a ton of good content. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out too. I don't think I've ever been on Dropout. Dude, sick. Shit's funny. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm saying. I felt like I've seen like bits of it, and I was always like, damn, this was great. There. It's a reminder. I set a reminder for myself. Now it's in the Discord and I can check it out later. Yeah, special episodes are also crazy good. Good, man. I love to hear it. Hey, I love having more stuff to watch because I don't have, usually we go through, we have like a good set of stuff to go through and then we kind of drop off. All right, let's get into this first one. James Hibbard wrote this one, and this is an interesting one. AMC theaters will refuse to screen AI short films after online uproar. I don't have the email, but I'm gonna go piss, so I shall be back soon. Yeah, go piss, girl. Drop off on Dropout. We'll see. So yeah, recently AMC apparently came out and said that they were going to go ahead and screen some AI short films before movies, and surprisingly, people don't want that. So it sounds like AMC is gonna go ahead and not do that. And this is the goofiest thing. This is literally one of the fucking like a still from the movie that they were gonna do. And it looks like ass. Oh my God, too, real quick. This is another side tangent. I have so many side tangents today. I'm so sorry. I have so many side tangents. There is a documentary on Netflix about a lady named, what was it? Lucy Letby. It's a documentary. Listen, I'm not gonna get into all the craziness that was going on with all of that shit, because that's a dark documentary. I'm not gonna promote it to anybody to go watch it. It's pretty insane. But in this documentary, they at the beginning. No, I haven't gotten to anything, Plenty. You are, I haven't even gotten into any news. You are good. I'm just talking about this documentary. So welcome on in, Plenty. So Lucy Letby, they do this documentary about her, and at the beginning they mentioned that there are some people who are like artificially anonymized, and I was like, okay. So I am like, I wonder if we'll notice. And as soon as the first one popped up, I was like, holy fuck. And so what they're doing, I sent something to Vash immediately. I was like, bro, oh my God, have you seen this? And he was like, yeah, I saw it. And his thought was like, oh, they're using like a filter over the people, because it looks like they're still gathering some information of the people's like performance, like their interview. But I don't know if it's a filter or if it's just straight they're running it through an AI. But yeah, they are AIing people, and it is really, really unsettling. So I have a photo I'd love to share with you guys. I need to turn down my brightness though real quick. This was from that documentary, which is whatever, you know, like it kind of looks like a person. It's definitely like a little bit like smooth, right? But the problem was down here where like her clothes would be, there are no seams or clothes really. It just looks like she's nude. And I know that it's hard to see in this photo, but like, it's bad. when she was moving, you could see how it was like not picking up that there was supposed to be a shirt right here, or that there's a shirt on her side, but like this back part of her hair is like really like fuzzy and everything. It was really fucking weird. And when they would move, you could see like the AI doing the movement and stuff, and it's bad. It's really, really bad. So I was so confused why they did it. Because I mean, listen, the documentary itself, I think was interesting enough. It's a very dark documentary. So honestly, like I said, I won't recommend it to anybody. But like, I was like the subject is something that was like, oh, this is something that is, you know, something I would be interested in learning more about, in the context and kind of what happened to that person. But it's hard because it's marred by a bunch of weird AI stuff. And I was saying, like, I get the idea of them trying to like anonymize somebody, and I just don't know if that was the right way. I don't think it was like the worst way, but it's weird that that's what they did. Now, I will say it's only there's only 2 people in it, and it's only during their interviews. No other part do they do any AI stuff. It is specifically 2 people who wanted to be anonymous. And so they kept them anonymous in that way. So it's not a full AI slop, but it is a little AI sloppy. But yeah, so let's get into this. When will AI movies start showing up in theaters nationwide? It was supposed to be next month, but when word leaked online that AI short film contest winner was going to start screening before feature presentations in AMC theaters, the cinema chain decided to not run the content. The issue began earlier this week with an inaugural Frame Forward AI animated film festival announcing Igor Alferov's short film Thanksgiving Day that had won the contest. The prize package was including Thanksgiving Day getting a national 2-week run in theaters nationwide. Ew. When word of this began hitting social media, however, they were dismayed by the prospect of exhibitors embracing AI content, with many singling out AMC theaters for criticism. Except the short is not actually programmed by exhibitors exactly, but by Screen Vision Media, a third-party company which manages the 20-minute advertising driven pre-show before a theater's lights go down. Screen Vision, which co-organized the festival alongside with Modern Uprising Studio, that's a bad name, provides content to multiple theatrical chains, not just AMC. After the Hollywood Reporter reached out to AMC about the brewing controversy, the company issued the statement to THR on Thursday. The content is an initiative from Screen Vision Media, which manages pre-show advertisement for several movie theater chains in the United States and runs in fewer than 30% of AMC's US locations. AMC was not involved in the creation of the content or the initiative and was informed Screen Vision has informed Screen Vision that AMC's location will not participate. Yeah, so they did this whole thing. They thought it was going to be like, oh, this was really going to be great. And obviously it's not AMC's decision, or at least that's how they are spinning it. How much they're involved with it, that is not for me to know, and not really. But they are essentially stating that, yeah, this was set up by another company to run in front of movies, and then when the pushback came back, AMC essentially said that they're out. So honestly, good. I don't think that that's what we need. I don't think we need. I heard somebody talk about this, and they said we don't need more shit in front of movies. Like, from the time that the movie is supposed to start to the time that the movie actually starts, you're looking at like 20 or 30 minutes. And I love seeing previews for new movies coming up and stuff, like that's whatever. But you get these weird advertisements in between there for, like, you know, all kinds of random shit, cars and everything. We don't need AI shit in there as well. So honestly, glad that it's not happening. I I think all these companies are going to like test the water about AI. They're going to put their toe in a little bit. If they get some backlash, they'll back out, and then they'll find another time later on to put the toe back in, you know? And I think they'll keep doing that until they can find an in. Once they find an in, the floodgates will be open. Unfortunately, I think that's just how it's going to be. They're going to keep testing until they find the point of when they think it'll be a good idea, which is bad. All right, let's get into the one that Plenty was excited for. Story about swans. Chris DeWeese. Firefighters rescue a swan frozen in Connecticut River during a cold snap. Interesting. Connecticut firefighters performed a delicate ice rescue recently, freeing a swan whose feet had become frozen to the surface of the Norwalk River after being trapped for several days during the recent stretch of frigid weather. The male swan, which rescuers have since nicknamed Clancy, was discovered under a bridge in an elevated section of the Norwalk River, where he had likely sought shelter from the harsh winter conditions, only to become trapped when the water froze around his feet. When Norwalk Fire Department crews first spotted the bird on January 29th, he appeared motionless with his head buried in his wings. Deputy Chief Jonathan Maggio initially feared that they were too late to save the swan. We didn't want to leave it there one way or another, Maggio told CBC Radios. As it happens, we wanted to certainly give it the best chance in case it was alive. Once the 23-person rescue team from the fire department and a local wildlife rescue agency suited up in cold water rescue gear and approached the ice, the swan lifted his head, sparking hope among the crew and onlookers. Wow. 23 people. It changed everyone, Maggio said. People started clapping. The rescue operation took about 30 minutes. Firefighters carefully worked to free the bird's feet from the ice, with Maggio instructing the team to show him some love to help calm the nervous swan, who initially lifted his wings as rescuers approached. I tell you, in less than 10 seconds, I think it realized we were there to help. The team wrapped blankets around Clancy and slowly chipped away at the ice around his body before hoisting him to safety in a basket and loading him to an ambulance. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Clancy just getting hoisted, just getting lifted. Got him nice and secured. Isn't depressing or enraging. I agree, Plenty. And I'm really glad that you brought this one. Oh my God, this is amazing. Clancy was then transported to the VCA Veterinary Referral and Emergency Center, arriving cold, stunned, and dehydrated. According to the VCA spokesperson Noah Thompson, staff gently melted ice blocks that were stuck to his skin and feathers while warming his body and providing fluids. Within the hour, he was visibly brighter and started to recover, Thomas told the CBC in an email. The swan is now recuperating at Norwalk Veterinary Hospital, where he is expected to make a full recovery before being released back into the wild. For Maggio, who has 30 years of rescue experience, this operation stands out among countless emergency calls. This one will go down certainly in the history of my career. Oh, yeah, I love the medevac sled. That is the best part. And for it to be 23 people who had to go out here, or willingly went out here, like I don't even know that if that that was the case or not, but seriously, like that stuff is just so cool just to see. And then just the fun stuff of like you're just I mean, obviously it's an animal and you're treating him with the respect and the care and stuff, you would of a person, but it's just funny to see it in that sense of just like, they're really doing it. They're really doing it. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, Planning, for this one. This is such a nice, heartwarming story. Agreed. Something that isn't depressing or enraging. I agree. Let's get back into the depressing and enraging stuff, though. No, I don't know. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff here, and I don't know what is what yet. Let's get into this next one. Okay, so this one's by Ethan Gash. Here's the email about why PlayStation shut down a studio that put out great games. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Sony is shutting down Bluepoint Games shutting Bluepoint Games down just 5 years after buying it. Herman Holst said the decision was the result of an increasingly challenged industry environment. In a note to staff on Thursday, it's a shocking end for a studio that Holst himself admitted delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community and comes despite a recent jump in profits for Sony Gaming Division. I wanted to share an update from the studio business, the message, a copy of which was viewed by Kotaku, began. As I mentioned in the December Town Hall 2025, had some strong highlights with PlayStation Studios. Ghost of Yotei launched to critical and commercial success. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach further showcased our commitment to narrative excellence, and Helldivers 2 and MLB The Show continue to drive ongoing player engagement and revenue. At the same time, we're operating in an increasingly challenged industry environment. Rising development costs, slowed industry growth, changing player base behavior, and broader economic headwinds are making it harder to build games sustainably. To navigate this reality, we need to continue adapting and evolving. We've taken a close look at our business to ensure we're delivering today while still well positioned for the future. As a result, we'll be closing Bluepoint Games in March. The decision was not made lightly. Bluepoint is an incredibly talented team, and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community. I want to thank everyone at Bluepoint for their creativity, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. Where possible, we will work to find opportunities for some impacted employees within our global network studio. While I know this is hard news to hear, I'm confident in the direction we've headed. Creativity, innovation, and building unforgettable experiences for players remains at the heart of PlayStation Studios. We have a robust roadmap for FY26 fiscal year, with much to look forward to in the months ahead. Thank you for your hard work and continued support. So, their reason for closing them was yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously they're laying it out here, but like to what they specifically even pointed out, people love their games. Their games that they made were exceptional games. Yes, development costs are going to be going up. People are going to be changing in what they like, but bring out a great game and people are going to play it. You know? So I don't know. I just feel like this is the same bullshit that everybody puts out, right? Whenever these layoffs or whatever come out, it's always the exact same thing. Well, you know, we have these changing, you know, industry environment, and no, like I don't know. They're going to let this team go, and they're going to put out some bullshit where it's not as, you know, where they're going to be like, oh, we put out this game and it's really bad and we're not sure why it's not doing well, and we're going to close down this studio in 2 weeks. Like, yeah, like surprise, you put out bad games, people aren't gonna play that shit, and people will buy it. It's just weird. Yeah, Bluepoint is such a, like I said, everything that they made that I had seen of was really good, with me specifically playing the Shadow of the Colossus remake, and it was phenomenal. That remake was so good. I mean, it's the only version of that game I ever played, but it was phenomenal. I mean, the game is phenomenal, but like the remake was really well done. I do plan to even play it again at some point, but yeah, it's shitty to hear like they feel like they gotta have some kind of fucking, you know, reason for everything, and you know, it's just, I don't know. It feels like we're always kind of being lied to about why, but which is why I think we always come away with this, I don't get it, I don't understand, and I feel like there's something about it that we're being lied to that we're just not being told, but whatever. So yeah, still super sad for Bluepoint. I will just echo the same things I've said before. It sucks to hear anybody about losing their job. But as game developers, I mean, like, it's so tough for them to find anything. We looked at statistics before about how many people who have been let go over the last couple of years who are still unemployed. And yeah, it's great that Sony's going to try and help place them in somewhere within their own company, but that doesn't guarantee anything. So yeah, hopefully they find something soon. Hopefully there's some severance and there's some more work placement opportunities, but yeah, just it's so shitty. That is devoid of anything sincere, right? I agree. They did a great job. Dude, it was such a good remake. Such a good remake. Yeah, a lot of that, every time they do, any of these teams do layoffs, it always feels like it's just typical PR response. Don't get people riled up too much about it. Don't be sincere. Don't do any of those things. So, oh God, man, that's always fucking, there's so many layoffs. All right, let's get into the next one. Tom Phillips wrote this one. Ubisoft insists the MIA Splinter Cell remake still in development despite fresh layoffs. That's right, we're doing more layoffs from Ubisoft. They're insisting. You know what? Now that you say it like that, I think I believe them. Ubisoft has said its long-awaited Splinter Cell remake remains in development despite layoffs at the studio working on the project. 40 jobs will be lost at Ubisoft Toronto, the company has now announced, as part of the ongoing push to cut costs that has seen thousands of employees depart over the past few years. In a statement sent to IGN, Ubisoft said that work on Splinter Cell was unaffected by the redundancies. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the Splinter Cell part of this. I care about the layoff parts of this. Following the recent announcement of the final phase of Ubisoft's global cost saving plan and discontinuation of projects, Ubisoft Toronto will be reducing its workforce by 40 roles. The decision was not taken lightly and does not in any way reflect the talent, dedication, or contributions of the individuals affected. Our priority now is to support them through this transition with comprehensive severance packages and robust career placement assistance. And listen, I'm glad that those are things that they're getting, but those are like the base necessities for people who are getting let go. Listen, I say this a little bit in jest. It makes me laugh so much when Ubisoft's like, we have our global cost saving project that's coming up, and here's what it is: firing a whole bunch of people. We're gonna save so much money. You know, like, I mean, I guess technically, yeah, that's true, but I don't know. It's hard because Ubisoft doesn't make good games. Yeah, take that, Ubisoft. But you know, the people who work on the games are still talented individuals, but you're not gonna make better games with less people. You're just gonna make shittier games that are also not gonna do well, and you're Oh, I laugh because it's true and it's sad. We're gonna switch to AI, then increase the cost of games by 20%. Games are gonna cost $100, but I tell you right now, they're gonna be just barely less broken than they were before. We're also gonna be working our entire staff way harder. Yeah, it's insane. But like I said, Ubisoft has been such a shit company for the last decade, maybe even more than that. But it's just, yeah, they keep on finding more ways to dig that hole deeper. And it's crazy. It's actually kind of impressive to see how they're like, how do we make ourselves look worse now? And they're like, you know what? I'll figure it out. None of these seem like good business practices, right? They're like, what if we don't invest in our employees? Is that help? What if we work people way more? Is that good? Of capitalism and AI, right? Yeah, that's probably part of it too. And I don't even think you have to be a business person to know like good business practice, but like business is different in 2026. It is very much bootlicking and it is very much AI, so, which I don't like either of, so. Oh, that makes me laugh plenty, because it does feel like it's like, hey guys, we're gonna need you guys to work mandatory 17-hour days, but listen, we're gonna do a pizza party. And they're like, okay, well, all right, I guess we get pizza. And then the slice is, you know, this big, and they're like, whoa, 1 slice per person, come on guys. Oh yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because we get this, and then there was who was it? Was it Sega or something? No, it wasn't Sega. There was another company we talked about a couple weeks or months ago that specifically was like consistently like giving everybody like way more money, or they were like giving them like raises plus like huge chunks of money plus a Switch 2 and a bunch of other like, it was one of those ones where you're like, this breaks my brain. You're like, it doesn't make sense. Why is this company so good? I hate the pizza party shit. I do too. Went on a side quest. What have I missed? Nothing crazy. Just some companies being assholes and shit. You know. I was looking through some of my old stuff real quick here to see if there was that company I could think of. Do not remember, but I think it was from Tidal. Yeah, what side quest did you get into, if you don't mind spilling all of the beans? You know, bean spill, bro. Spill them beans, bro. That never happens. Yeah, but there was one where we found that was it was one of those companies that was just like a like insanely great company, which was crazy. Yeah, I can't remember who the hell it was. I should look. Love a side quest. Don't get excited. I'm just playing with my dog, bro. But dogs need love, man. That's cool. I'm glad he got some time with you, man. I'm glad to hear that. might have been. Yeah, it might have been last year then, huh? He's only a little dude. He needs to know he's loved sometimes. Right, man. Gaming company. Huge bonuses. I think it was. Oh, it was NeoWiz. NeoWiz. So I was trying to think of the company that was actually a good company. It's the publisher of Lies of P. They provided their employees with about a bonus of approximately $7,300, 2 weeks of paid vacation, a Nintendo Switch 2, and after the game surpassed 3 million sales. So just like a bonus of like, hey, great job, guys. And you're like, the fuck? Since when? But yeah, it's a company called NeoWiz. NeoWiz. And it's crazy because those are the ones you're like, what? But you're like, yeah, that's how you're supposed to treat your employees. Ugh. All right, let's talk about the big Xbox stuff now. Obviously this is not huge breaking news. This happened a few days ago, but it is big news. Ryan McCaffrey put this together. But yeah, Phil Spencer is going to be retiring. Sarah Bond is leaving Xbox, with Matt Booty promoted as Microsoft's AI exec. Matt Booty got promoted, and Microsoft's AI exec Asha Sharman named as new Xbox boss. Yeah. Big stuff. What kind of dog? Ooh, that's a great question. I'd love to know. Yeah, this is big news, and a lot of people are calling it the nail in the coffin. Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer, who has been at Microsoft since he joined as an interim in 1988, and with Xbox since the software giant launched its first console in 2001, is retiring. Sources familiar with the matter, who are not authorized to speak publicly, confirmed to IGN. Spencer's retirement is effective on Monday, February 23rd. Oh, just as of yesterday. Whoa, I didn't know it was actually yesterday. Meanwhile, Xbox president Sarah Bond, long thought by many both inside and outside of Microsoft to be Spencer's heir apparent, has resigned. The new CEO of Microsoft Gaming will be Asha Sharman, currently the president of Microsoft's core AI products. Finally, Xbox Game Studio head Matt Booty is being promoted to Chief Content Officer and will be working closely with Sharma. So, yeah, big news. A lot of people are feeling like this is definitely close to the end for Xbox, right? And I have seen that there is some inside or people within the industry who believe this move was mostly to put in a person to kind of sunset Xbox as a studio, as you know, as it is. It's pretty wild. I have seen a lot of people trying to have conversations with the new CEO Asha, and I mean, she seems like a fine person. I don't know her, but I just, yeah, I don't know. It feels very much like Phil Spencer retiring is whatever. Like, if eventually you're gonna retire, like that's whatever. But another person then essentially resigning, it either reads as, oh, like I don't want to work here without Phil, which is whatever, or it very much reads as, oh, the company is doing some things that I don't necessarily agree with or am not really with, so I'm actually gone. And both of those things are not really great things, right? But it does seem like, yeah, maybe the company is going to be, maybe they're going to be pushing more into like an AI field, which is whatever, or are they going to be kind of, like I said, sunsetting Xbox as like a product and stuff? I really don't know. Obviously, nobody really knows yet, but it does seem very strange. I don't think that the Phil Spencer years were always the best Xbox years, but Phil Spencer seemed like a dude who was very for the company, for the brand, for the people, for gaming. I don't think he always led them in a great way, but I felt like he was at least like a dude who kind of got it at least a little bit. He seemed like more of like, you know, a good dude more than like a good business person for them, which is why they're kind of in the position they've been in the last handful of years, or at least maybe he didn't always have the drive to, or he wasn't always the person who got to make those decisions to drive the company in specific ways. That part of it is always super unclear and hard to tell, but it always does feel a little bit bad for, you know, if that's the case, if he was trying to make bigger pushes to be like, no, this is what we should be doing, and they're like, I don't think so, buddy, which I could see him retiring for that purpose too. So it's really yeah, a lot of people, like I said, have thought that this could be the end of Xbox, even if it's not for any other specific reason other than him being gone and them just promoting whatever their AI fucking person was. So but also Matt Booty. Damn, that's a good name. He's a little special. Dude has a weird looking face, so we got him for free because he was ugly. Weird. We also wanted to get him because the people that tried selling him were not nice people. Mistreated little dude. He's a lot happier. Nice. What? Bro, what? Yeah, fuck that. You know what I thought about earlier? Specifically, because I don't super love the idea of people who don't understand like animals as as people, like things that live with you, right? And it's crazy. We got Bowser and Booty. We do not have Bowser. Bowser stepped down, man. Bowser's gone. But so sorry, real quick. Yeah, but people like who get animals for the wrong reasons, not because they love animals or because they want like that companionship. You're just never going to be happy with them in the way that you want. It feels unfair to them. They don't get the choice of, you know, being, you know, like a living creature. Like we're all just here. You know, and they're not doing anything outside of what, you know, they're supposed to do as animals, and as animals and living beings. We all have our own, you know, our own things, you know. Maybe we don't look like the standard or whatever it is, and to get mistreated because of that, like that shit just makes me sad, because the animal literally has no say in any of that, has no input. They're just here, and they're only here for like a short amount of time. To then mistreat those things, the innocence of those things too, is crazy. Just yeah, if you, I don't know. And sometimes I feel like it's one of those things too, where people don't know that they're not animal people until they have an animal, which is okay. Just don't mistreat the animal. Find it another home. And it always is sad because a lot of those animals become very attached to people, and then it becomes very sad. But yeah, I just it takes a little bit of time when you're first getting an animal, you know, to figure them out. But man, you just have to have an open heart, man. You cannot be an asshole to animals. The Wombles are? He looks a lot like them. Put a photo or two in the Discord so you can see him. Of course, please. Oh, he's here? Ooh, I'd love to. I'm gonna take a look here in a minute. Ah, shit, left with Booty. No, Booty's in, Bowser's out, but different companies. He left with I forget where Bowser went. All right, let me take a look. He got a Joker smile 24/7. Bro, what? Hold up. This motherfucker is so fucking cute. Wait, thought he was ugly? Right, what? Dude, he is fucking adorable. I just want to fight everybody because they said anything about him. Damn, bro. Yeah, just love him forever, man. Don't let nobody say anything else bad about him ever again. He has a smaller jaw than them. Yeah. And maybe the other wiener dogs are stupid then, huh? No, I'm just kidding. I'm so mean. That out of his own will. We do not put him like that. That's hilarious. That's so funny, dude. Yeah, guys, if you guys want to see any of the photos, you got to go into the Discord and see them. We're not showing them on stream. These are exclusives. Dude, he's so cute. He is so cute. I love him, and honestly, I respect the plug. We don't give Otto's wiener out here for free, bros. You got to go to the Discord. No, whoever was saying that he is quote ugly or anything like that. I mean, like I get that their dog breeds are a weird thing, but seriously, I love that he's just so adorable. And you know what? That meant you got to get him for free and get to give him a great home. I love that part of it. Honestly, I'm so happy about that part. So, want to see cute wieners? Join the Discord. Man, I love the tagline. We're gonna have to use that one. He is adorable, bro. He's so adorable. He's so cute. He's amazing. I literally want to kill anybody who ever says anything bad about him. All right. So part of this as well, this is all a big thing. Again, there's a lot of speculation, whatever. We're not going to get into all of that. But there was apparently this is an Xbox campaign offended many of the Xbox employees, apparently. I didn't ever hear about it. I mean, I remember this campaign just ran like last year. It's by Tom Phillips, but I was like, I'm confused. I would like to know more. Microsoft's divisive "this is an Xbox marketing campaign" was disliked by many employees, a new report has claimed. The advertising, which claims that phones, tablets, and smart TVs now all count as an Xbox too, effectively told consumers that you no longer need to buy an Xbox console to play Xbox games. While technically true in some respects, it was a bold move from a company badly struggling to compete in the console space. And a rather remarkable stance to take considering Microsoft's established commitment to building and selling yet another generation of Xbox consoles in the future, possibly as soon as 2027. Now, a new report published by The Verge has labeled this campaign as having offended many Xbox employees internally and tied it to the wider Xbox Everything strategy being pushed by now former Xbox exec Sarah Bond. Last week, IGN exclusively broke the news that Bond had resigned her position as CEO of Xbox, despite once having been expected to Phil Spencer. Having been expected to Phil Spencer. Sorry. They're saying, like, despite having been expected to be Phil Spencer's heir. The Verge report linked Bond's closely links on closely to Xbox marketing effort last year following the departure of other senior employees, and suggests she was invested in the move to broaden the Xbox brand away from the perspective that it was solely console based. The report also notes that the fact that Bond personally announced the Xbox mobile gaming store in July 2024, a project that would have helped the multi-device Xbox push to become more realized had it not been continually delayed. So, whoa. Okay, wait a second. So this is kind of interesting now because this is painting a lot more of the picture of that people did not enjoy what Sarah Bond was bringing to the company, and she was more pushing the, well, you don't need an Xbox kind of narrative, which we saw a lot of during the like, especially with the this is an Xbox thing or whatever, right? I definitely understand now why they felt this was more divisive, because yeah, you're essentially saying you don't need an Xbox anymore, and people are like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, we're essentially saying people don't need our product anymore. Like, that's stupid. I get that makes more sense. And this was a big initiative by her, it sounds like, which could be the reason why she resigned too. The company could have been like, hey, we're moving away from this idea that you're kind of pushing, or we don't agree with this position anymore, and we want to move to doing this or this and this. And she was like, I really like this idea of everything's in Xbox. And they're like, well, we just disagree. We're going to go ahead and move on. Or maybe they didn't even offer her the position then. Very interesting. So her resigning could just be them allowing her to kind of like make the choice for herself. Whatever. That none of that specifically matters. It's just crazy. It is very, very, very crazy. But it makes, I think it paints a little more of the picture of what was happening. So, cool. If I don't have much to go on about these, which a couple of these I don't, we're just gonna move on. This has been a lot of the Xbox stuff. As we kind of, if we do end up finding more out and stuff, we'll definitely talk about it. But yeah, I'm not a big Xbox guy in general, but yeah, they've just, they're in a weird position. Although this makes it sound like maybe they're making a better choice. It depends on who ends up, how the new CEO and stuff does. We'll see. All right, let's talk about to kind of get the idea. Yeah, I feel like we're getting a little bit of more of an idea. Like, her push was definitely way different than I think a lot of other people's, and she was rubbing people the wrong way, which is probably why they wouldn't have offered her the position, which honestly I agree. If you're not kind of, unfortunately, as a business, your business is to push the idea that you need this to do this. I know that's kind of, it sucks to that, but that's the business, right? So you're like, yes, you need to have an Xbox to play Xbox stuff. But let's talk about some BioShock stuff. Vicky Blake wrote this one. GTA publisher Take-Two wants to align the BioShock movie launch with the next game. Why? None of this sounds good. The movie is going to be bad. The next game probably going to be mediocre. Maybe it's good. It's not going to be, I shouldn't say it's not going to be great. I just don't feel like it's going to be great. The launch of Xbox beleaguered movie adaptation may now be accompanied by other BioShock properties or projects, including the long-awaited next BioShock game, because you know it's good when you coincide those two things together. Talking to Collider, BioShock movie producer Roy Lee confirmed that while the project's director Francis Lawrence is still tied up in post-production on the Hunger Games prequel Sunrise on the Reaping, the adaptation of 2K's blockbuster BioShock remains next on the docket. We would have gotten it made a few years back, but then other movies got in the way, with one being The Long Walk and the other being the Hunger Games prequel, which comes out this December. Lee explained before, hinting that the film's eventual release may prove to be part of a wider BioShock push. We're just waiting for Lawrence to finish up post-production because he's going to be working on it through at least September and then jumping back into it. I know that Netflix and Take-Two are very anxious to see the movie come out because they want to have the release coincide with some of the potential new incarnations of the game. That latter sentence is particularly exciting as it teases that publisher Take-Two is keen to see the film debut around the same time as the new BioShock game or two. Exactly what it means by incarnations remains to be seen, though. I hate this. Oh no, I hate it. But it gotta be good. Right. Right. Everybody knows that. And listen, the problem with the BioShock movie series stuff has been that it has bounced around so much. And it just has become this thing of being in the development hell for so long that it's so hard to believe that it'll ever be good. Things that are in development hell for the amount of time this has been in development hell is like never good. And unfortunately, I think Take-Two makes decent games. I don't think that I'm not gonna say anything about like BioShock 2 is a good game, just not a great game. I think 1 and 3 are great games. I'll just say, like, for them to do another BioShock game, like, that's cool. I don't even mind them necessarily doing that. I don't have a lot of high hopes for it. I'm always going to be open-minded. But the point more to me is when you're trying to be like, well, we should line these two things up. Like, no, release them when they're ready. Don't try and like fast track your game to be in line with a movie, or try to slow your movie down to get it in line with your game. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's great if those things will line up naturally, but it seems like they're trying to be like, well, what if we just get them together at the same time? Like, no, you shouldn't do that way. I'll keep my mind open about a lot of the stuff, but to the point of, the things have to be good. They have to be treated with care, like in love. If you're a studio that's coming at it with like a lot of care and respect for the material, great. Those things are probably going to better the overall experience. Doesn't mean it's going to be good, but at least you'll come out of it not thinking like, wow, they've never played the game. They have no idea what the hell the game was. The Last of Us show, like, as much as I don't always super love, and people didn't always super love the second season, it's not like you would watch the second season and be like, bro, I don't even know where they pulled that shit from, you know? So I feel like honestly, it's just, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where this one's gonna fall, but I super dislike the idea of trying to line these things up. It just seems not great. All right, let's get into the next one. Title kind of dropped this one the other day, but I thought, it's worth just kind of going over because it's really goofy, but also pretty uncomfortable to watch at times, while also being very technically like impressive. But yeah, apparently Winter Olympics featured a Mortal Kombat figure skating routine that you just have to watch, which is crazy. It's crazy that, I mean, listen, it's crazy that Mortal Kombat is the thing that they chose, but it's interesting to see games are at the Olympics, guys. Tom Phillips wrote this one with just a very general, like, we'll go over everything, and then there's the video of it that we'll watch real quick. I cannot play the audio from it though, because it's got a copywritten song. But a pair of figure skaters at the Winter Olympics performed a brilliant tribute to Mortal Kombat during the event's final days. That's well worth a watch. Brilliant tribute is crazy. The routine was created by Georgian skaters Anastasia and Luca, who used their appearances in the Olympics' more lighthearted exhibition gala to skate while dressed up as Kitana and Sub-Zero. Together, the duo traded fake punches to the fighting game franchise's classic Techno Syndrome music. Thankfully, there was no actual blood or fatalities on the ice, though the routine did end with Sonya's kiss of death. Friendship not likely. All right, let's I'll show you guys this. It's gonna be small because it was posted on like Twitter or whatever, but yeah, so it has the Techno Syndrome Mortal Kombat song, so I'm not gonna risk even playing it because it's not worth it. But it does show all the, you know, all the things and stuff, but they do have the fisherman and everything like that. So it's just it's a little bit goofy. Like I said, all being very impressive as well. Just at moments you're just like, oh, this is weird, this is wild, this shit's crazy to me. Holy fuck, bros. Holy bro, that kind of shit is craziness to me. Oh, this is it's a little cringy. Yeah, they don't, obviously they're not going to show everything because, you know, I don't think that they may not have the rights to do so. But yeah, just a really, I mean, listen, is it cool? Yes. Is it goofy and a little bit cringy? Yes. But I was like, oh, that's funny. And I figured it was worth showing off, especially just as the Winter Olympics, I think, just wrapped up pretty recently, over the weekend or something. So cool stuff. All right, the next two are going to be very quick. Netflix Wednesday adds Winona Ryder for season 3, reuniting her with Tim Burton once again. This is by Lex Briscuso. The Queen of Weird is joining the new Princess of Weird. Netflix has just revealed that none other than Winona Ryder is set to join the cast of Wednesday in a guest starring role for season 3. So yeah, nothing crazy here, just that they are having her join, which is cool. They've been having some really big names attached to I think almost every season, which is pretty cool. I'm glad. The seasons are fine. They're not anything crazy, but it's cool to kind of keep seeing like the people that they're getting. And yeah, just really cool. I think they got, what did they get? Christopher Lloyd last year or last season. Christopher Lloyd, Lady Gaga, and oh man, I cannot remember the one dude's name. I'll look it up. Don't worry. Oh, Steve Buscemi. That's right. Yeah, so they're pretty good for pulling some people who are like I said, just really good actors and actresses. Catherine Zeta-Jones, Christina Ricci, Gwendolyn Christie were in, I think, some of both season 1 and 2. Yeah, just a pretty stacked cast in general. So getting another one for season 3. Next, we got Marvel's Wolverine is going to be releasing on September 15th this year. This one's by just Rebecca Valentine. Nothing crazy here, but yeah. So the team that did Marvel's Spider-Man and Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation is going to be dropping their next game, Marvel's Wolverine, just a little bit later this year in September. So nothing crazy there, but cool. The teaser, yeah, I was like, they did a teaser trailer. It is literally 6 seconds, which is just the trailer. So cool. Next, I got a trailer for you guys. So if you guys have been on the internet over the last 2 years, maybe even a little bit more, you guys have probably seen something about the Backrooms, a game, a little bit of like documentary, like type of found footage, little, short films, something. The guy who created and kind of came up with a lot of the Backroom stuff, I think a year or so ago, got picked up by A24 to do a film for them for the Backrooms, which is pretty interesting. Dude was just like a indie, just a small, super small content creator, and has just over the last couple of years really carved out something big for him. And they have a trailer for his movie, which isn't a really very much a teaser, so keep that in mind. But I figured worth checking out no matter. So
I found something.
Okay. What did you find?
Found a place. It's massive in there. It just goes on and on and on. All these rooms. This place builds them. Actually, more like it remembers them. And the more times it remembers something, the less it does.
okay. Yeah, like I said, just a teaser. Yeah, it's not anything gonna be crazy, but I love that this is being done by not only A24, but they are bringing in the original person to do. He's directing. I assume he also probably wrote some of the stuff as well. So they're literally saying like, hey, you created this, let's give you a budget and see what you can do with it. But yeah, this is kind of like the general like vibe of everything. It's a lot of the liminal spaces and stuff, so a lot of those kind of games all spun out from the Backrooms and stuff. So just kind of cool, especially like I said, over the last handful of years, this has really become a bigger thing, and it's cool to see somebody getting the chance and the opportunity to kind of run with their idea. So A24 is just they're definitely one of those companies that they they're willing to take some chances and stuff, and usually the stuff that they make is pretty nice. So I mean, I'm definitely interested to see a little more. I'm excited for getting an actual trailer at some point, but when that happens, we'll definitely take a look. But yeah, just a kind of a cool one here. All right, let's talk about the last one. This one is hilarious. This one's by Ethan Gash as well. But yeah, Discord is they've got some thoughts, guys. Discord says it knows you don't want age verification requirements, but it's rolling them out anyway, but after a short delay. So all right, let me get into it. And I do have a thought though. Discord hears you, it gets your concerns, It wants to win back your trust. That's the message from co-founder and CTO Stanislav, who announced the company's controversial new age verification requirements will be delayed, but not reversed, as it works to try to better explain what's happening to its millions of users. Quote, "We've made mistakes," he wrote. Stanislav says he's just like you, getting off work, hopping on voice chat with friends while playing games like Baby Steps or Creators, leveraging his gamer cred. The exec tried to quell the recent backlash while making clear that nothing is fundamentally changing about the age verification rollout coming, other than the timing and optics. For Discord, the issue appears to be a failure to properly communicate the policy rather than the policy itself. No, I don't think that's the problem. I think people understand it exactly. In hindsight, we should have provided more details about our intentions and how the process works, he wrote in today's update. The way this landed, many of you walked away thinking we're requiring face scans and ID uploads from everyone who just to use Discord. No, that's not what people think. That's not what's happening. But the fact that so many people believe it tells us we failed at our most basic job, clearly explaining what we're doing and why. He continued, "We know many of you believe the right answer is not to do this at all. We hear you." He then went to insinuate that Discord's hands are tied as new regulations roll out across more countries and the United States. The company promises more transparency about its vendors, processes, but otherwise nothing about its age verification rollout is fundamentally changing other than the timing. Okay, so here's what I would say. I don't think that's what people thought. I don't think people thought that at all. I think as we got better information, we all kind of understood collectively that no, Discord was not going to require us to all face scan or ID scan. No, I don't think that's what people thought at all. I think people understood that Discord was going to try to understand with some kind of weird algorithm what your age was, and then if it believed you were under the threshold, that it would make you verify if you wanted to go and check out things that it thought you were too young for. But then it would not require the verification if it deemed you were old enough anyway. I think people kind of understood that. That's not the problem people have. It's with the idea that you're making them do this at all. I don't know what they're talking about with the regulations requiring it. I feel like that's not quite true, but that part I'm skeptical of. That part I don't know. I will say a delay makes people forget about it a little bit, because the initial response, they drop it, it's hotly debated, hotly contested, very, very upset. And what happens is there's a little bit of time before it rolls out, and they were kind of hoping people were going to kind of simmer down a little bit, but by the time it got here, and they're kind of feeling the temperature of the water is still pretty high here, what we'll do is we'll run a delay here, and by the time it does come out, people will forgot that it's a thing, and they'll never notice that there was much of a difference at all. It'll just, when it does happen, people will start to notice, because there will be people who are going to have to scan and everything. To me, it's a full PR move, and they know that, and I think they're even saying that essentially. Oh, we didn't communicate enough. Oh, we didn't do this or that. But to me, it very much reads as, we just need to let this cool down a little bit more before we roll it out, and we'll probably retain most of our users and stuff, which is probably true. It is probably true, but to me, it very much reads way more like, less of like, oh, we're gonna delay it because we need to explain it more, and more of, well, we're gonna delay it because we can just think people will forget about it. What regulations they're referencing to? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's the thing that gets me, is what are they referencing when they're saying regulations? Because I know that there's some regulations, but what in the US is telling them that they have to do that? Or are they saying, well, because it's happening overseas, we're having parity across, you know, all of our different areas because it's easier that way. Because if not, then I guess you could just VPN somewhere else, right? But I mean, listen, at that point, whatever. But these, nice. I'm gonna go in and be honest, I'm probably not gonna check all this, but in the United States, age verification laws for social media are ostensibly designed to limit young people's access to content deeming problematic, such as pornography, and to reduce the negative impact of social media on mental health and well-being of children and adolescents. Purpose of effects of these laws. Many state, they have different laws for different places, for all the different. Ohio's got 2. On July 4th, 2023, Ohio enacted HB 333. One part of the bill which requires online gaming and social media platforms that are likely to be used under 16 to require such users to obtain parental consent before they make a contract on a social media or online gaming platform. The law took effect. That just says you just have to obtain parental consent, whatever. On January 5th, 2024, NetChoice sued the Southern District Court of Ohio, claiming the law was unconstitutionally vague and was in violation of the First Amendment. On January 9th, Chief Judge granted a temporary restraining order, temporarily blocking the law. On the 19th, Houston filed a brief in opposition of preliminary. Filed another brief. Attorney General then submitted it. On February 7th, a hearing on NetChoice's motion was held. Granted NetChoice motion. On June 30th, 2025, Ohio enacted HB 96, the bill for the fiscal year of 26 and 27 in Ohio. The bill contained the Ohio Innocence Act, which required websites to verify a user's age to prevent minors from viewing harmful content. The law targets porn and other unnamed harmful sites that is primarily centered on explicit content and makes a significant amount of money on said content. Age verification takes effect on September 30th, 2025. Interesting. I had not heard about any of that. That's just Ohio stuff. Take a look at more of it. I'm going to keep this on the side here because I'd like to look through it a little later. It's not something I have time to go through everything right now. Yeah, I mean, listen, how do you verify age, right? Like, that's such a hard thing to do. You know? And they're saying like, well, but it's you do it with the face or, you know, the ID, but like that doesn't seem like a great idea either. Like you're leaving too much open there. You're almost letting people leading people in a worse way at that point. People have criticized social media age verification laws due to privacy risks, free speech burdens, and ineffective operation. Yeah, that's true. Age verification has been criticized over concerns of loss of privacy and anonymity, constitutionality, and ineffectiveness, including those without sufficient documentation. Technology such as VPN can be used to circumvent geography-based protections, right? Loss of anonymity can chill free speech. EFF claimed that better platform design could better protect youth without compromising privacy. Yes, I agree with that. Enforcement difficulties, cultural, global variation in age norms, and potential overreach may limit beneficial access. Education, dialogue, and platform accountability have been recommended over technical approaches. Yes, I agree. Increases the exposure of user data to breaches. Some websites such as Roblox requires children to submit photos, potentially subjecting child pictures to breach. Yeah, that's gross. Ew. Bro, I agree. Yep. All of those. So yeah, take a look at that, guys, as well. But to me, like I said, I wasn't completely sure why they would what they were referencing. Of course, they have some stuff that they're talking about. To me, again, I'm gonna be very clear. My opinion is that the things that Cyclo linked in the chat, don't have much of actual anything to do about this. I think they want to do it because I think in big part it takes the responsibility off the platform, which I mean honestly that part I get, but they don't want to be responsible at all and take responsibility for any of themselves. So so this is them saying like, yeah, we don't want the responsibility, so you have to do it this way. But again, the delay is more because of I think a PR reason. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging. That's gonna do it for our news today. We'll come back over. I'll probably grab a quick break and then we'll get into maybe a little bit of Paper Mario. But yeah, that's gonna do it for our news. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Still no crash. Things are going well. Sad they're doing it anyway. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that shit part of it is, like I said, it sucks. But there is a certain level of it that I think I do get that they'll probably be pressured to do it no matter what. But my point from it, everything is that it sucks that they are doing it, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna back out from it. So that part's shitty. Yo, Kenny, what's happening, buddy? How are you doing, man? How was your run of Zelda? I know you finished up and you've been playing some other stuff, but I wanted to ask how you finished up with your 3-heart challenge. Also, if you guys don't know, Kenny streams and stuff. He does it on YouTube and Twitch, so if you're interested, make sure you're checking him out. Final Fantasy V is what you were playing last. Nice, dude. How's that been? I know I'm asking all the questions, so feel free to answer whenever you get a chance. Yeah, I didn't know how your 3-heart challenge went, if you had completed it or how you felt about it. Pixel remasters, nice. Yeah, I talked about it a couple of weeks back. Vash and I got together in January for Christmas because we hadn't gotten to see each other. And Vash got me a Wii U. Yeah, but he got me a Wii U and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, because I have never played Wind Waker. It is on my list of stuff to do at some point, and it is my goal this year to play and finish Wind Waker. So that is at some point on the list. Yeah, because I couldn't remember if have you ever played Ocarina before that? My Zelda challenge, 24 hours of footage down to just an hour. Took forever, dude. I believe that. Yeah, nice. I did see your video up. I didn't know it was the whole thing then. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, played it a ton of times, dude. I love that. Yeah, it's one of my favorite games of all times. So where are you in my list of people? I did see your video, but I didn't realize that was the whole thing. Dude, sick. Oh, nice. Hold on, guys. Let's put it in the chat here. I'll throw it in. It'll be down here some. Oh, sorry, you guys won't see it because it's me. Sorry, never mind. But it's in the chat if you guys want to check that out. That's the actual video. Dude, I didn't know that that it was the whole thing. One of the greatest games ever. I agree with that, bro. One of my favorite games. All of these guys are Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time? Got a big fire dragon. You got the the twins. You got my dude back here. Moon. We got Ganon. He's in here somewhere. You can't even see his stupid face. Ganon. There's a Poe up here. A Redhead in the back. Sick tattoos. Thanks, man. I don't get to show them off that much. Yeah. Ganon. Poe. The old Redhead back here. And then nice little eye there. Yeah, the Redhead, the actual drawing of the Redhead is insane. Sure, it's getting a little tucked up there. Yeah, the pictures. So these are all like from the official artwork and stuff from them. These are really, really nice. So, but yeah, I would tell you guys, don't ever get tattoos into your armpit a little bit, guys. That shit sucks. I'll tell you what. Armpit tattoos suck, guys. I'm considering never editing highlight videos ever again. Bro, same. Honestly, my videos are always like that, man. I always feel that. That's why a lot of the stuff I do now is all shorts, bro, because shorts are the only thing that perform in any kind of meaningful way. I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more videos, but they just never perform. Oh, Regens are scary, dude. They're so scary. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, Bash has gotten to be along the way for a lot of my sleeves, so he's gotten to see the progress of it. It's so, I feel like it's so nice now. I do have some things I want to finish up. I actually want to move it onto my hand a little bit. I was not for a long time ever going to get anything tattooed on my hand, but then I did that one, and so then I was like, I'm going to do this one. Opus clips or other AI short generators? Nah, I don't care about that. No, because I like going through and taking the clips that my community makes for me, or something that I've made that I think is specifically funny. Unfortunately, I just like them that way better. Because if I find it funny, then I'm like, cool. Maybe other people will find it funny, and sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't, man. Honestly, it's the hit or miss situation. Hold on, I'm just gonna go to my studio. Oh, it's gonna move both. Whatever, it's fine. Oh yeah, because my one today performed like ass, which is fine. I'm not that worried about it. But yeah, like I've had 22,000 on some, and then you get some that are like 2, and you're like, bro, why? I don't understand. So you just do it for the love of the game. Hey, thanks so much, Otto. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much for the last little bit of dollars in your pockets, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out so much, Otto. It's always a pleasure to see you, man. Have a great night, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow or very soon. With my hands too. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. I think I've always wanted to do the Triforce on my hand, but I think I'm actually going to. And I thought about having them do some of the color, bring some of the color up onto the hand a little bit, and then do the actual Triforce on the hand. And then maybe we'll do like some like Zelda symbols or something on the knuckles and stuff, the digits. I know those ones don't always last long, but that'd be fun. Go piss, girl, dude. I gotta piss actually. I'm surprised I haven't seen you stream any Zelda. Yeah, I did a lot of my Zelda stuff early on, man. I did a lot of my Zelda stuff early on because of course that's the stuff I know, right? I did plan on doing Ocarina of Time again this year. Wind Waker is going to be this year because it's one I haven't played. Last year, was it last year or year before, Vash? Do you remember when I did Link Between Worlds? That game was really good. Yeah, but I try to do some other stuff because I feel like if I do too much Zelda, people are just like, bro, it's the Zelda guy. Right? You don't want to be the Zelda guy. I don't mind being the Zelda guy, but I also like, I get it. Three heart challenge. Oh, it doesn't sound, I don't know, man, maybe one day. But I really wanted to do a run of Zelda all in one stream of Ocarina of Time. That game is just long. But I thought about it. So, and this is a little bit of behind the scenes, just so you guys, if you guys ever wanted a little behind the scenes. Essentially the game is like rated at about 27 hours with a general idea of it being maybe closer to 30. So obviously that's a lot of hours. That's more hours than we normally have in a day, right? I thought about doing a over the weekend marathon stream of it. Playing as fast as I could. Honestly, I think I could do it pretty fast. Not like super fast, because me and my buddy, every year we would do a marathon of the game, and switching back and forth between temples. So we would take alternating temples and stuff. And I remember doing it in a night. I mean, like a day and a night, you know? This site is listing a rushed at 16 hours. So a 16-hour game there. I think I could do it probably in about 16. So I don't know. Like I said, my thought has been like, what if it did take more time and we just did like we just played it for, as many hours as I felt like playing it for a night, and then did like a sleep, and then wake up later on and continue. Mid 2023. Oh, okay. Damn, I did not expect it to be 2023. Almost 3 years ago now. Almost 3 years. It's hard to tell. Like we said, man, today is my 5-year anniversary of streaming, so it's so hard to tell. That's crazy that a link between worlds is almost my midpoint of my streaming career. Delicious speedruns are as quick as 3.5 hours. Right. But I would just play it like normally, like God intended. Like God and Miyamoto intended. Fast, but not super fast. Happy anniversary. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're just hanging out today. Do it, when we say celebrating, it just means we're here hanging out. I am gonna get a break here in just a minute. Again, guys, make sure that if you guys aren't following Kenny, make sure you're checking him out. Anytime I see your streams up, I'm almost always busy, which is so shitty, but I always bring them up because I want you to have that view of mine. I know that that's not the same as being there, but it's as close as I can be, man, sometimes. You be in the top 200. Oh, that'd be great. We'll see. We'll see. One of these days we'll get there, man. But yeah, so Thank you so much for the shout out for Kenny. Thank you. Remember, you got affiliate. Time flies. Oh, that's right, Kenny. That's true. When I got my affiliate, I was playing through Majora's Mask, so that was fun. And all my audio was doubled up. Well, not all my audio. All of my alert audio was doubled up because I didn't understand how audio worked, man. And now my audio, I think, is some of the best in the game, guys. I would say it's pretty good, right? I've worked really hard to make this audio good here. Sometimes I do think it's not quite loud enough, but I think it's pretty good. I try to make sure it's good. Pristine. Thank you. I was fishing for compliments, and I appreciate you finding one for me. Damn, you know what? I had some bad issues lately. I just got over it. Thanks, Microsoft. Dude, Microsoft is the worst for that shit too. It is always their fault too. It is always their fault. Before we take a break, let's just shout out the homies who have been hanging around for, you know, whether it's 1 day or 5 years. Plenty has been hanging out for so long.
Yeah, whatever.
What's up? Damn, I forget my chat.
Use you, but I came from Ithaca. Fuck.
Man, what a fun
I can see
game.
where this is frustrating, Station.
I can't wait. Oh my god.
Crap.
Oh my god. Is this a long one? Kind of, yeah. Damn, I was just gonna say I can't wait for the sequel. Audio bougie over here. I hope so, man. I try to make this audio crisp. Yeah, make sure you guys are check it out. Plenty. Let's get a Kenny clip as well, of course.
I like how he awkwardly takes a couple steps back.
He is very
like, I don't know what to do with these feelings I have for a girl. Better run away.
Link is very, he's very awkward in Ocarina of Time. Of course, Plenty. You're always hanging out, even if it's just to come say hey and you know, and just lurk or whatever. I always appreciate it. It's so nice. And it's so nice having you guys all around. Vash, of course, the day one as it were.
All right, this is something we haven't done.
You gonna stab the cop?
Dog, I have a daughter.
Damn, bro.
Okay, well he dead. They
He
both
dead?
dead.
He dead?
That was just my hands.
They both dead now. Now we just have 2 dead people.
2 dead people. It's 2 dead people. He dead. He gone. He goes. Yeah, if anybody else is, that was before Feathers, but he was still Feathers. Yeah, if anybody else does come back around some point and you would like a little shouty, let me know. We're back to doing shouties today. I don't do them all the time. Working and lurking is my game. Same, Plenty. Unfortunately, more than I wish I could. I just feel like I'm always so freaking busy when I'm down here. If I'm not on stream, because I'm working on stream stuff. So, Bash, he had a daughter. He did, and Bash murdered him. He did actually, bro. He did. I have a daughter. And then he was dead. But yeah, seriously, I mean, I wouldn't be here without as much people who are awesome, who have been supporting or just hanging out. Seriously, that's part of the game, is just having great people around you. So yeah, appreciate you all. I'm gonna grab myself a quick 5-minute break just so I can hit the bathroom. And as the new emote is signifying to us, guys, I'm gonna go piss. Don't let him get in your head. He was lying. The man was a swinger. Silver-tongued and mean. Oh, not me. Oh, it could have been me. It could have been. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna grab a quick 5. If you need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you got to do, just meet me back here in like 5 minutes. We gotta make a decision on Stanley here. So apparently Stanley is kind of a douche. He turned us into a big daddy. He's the one who turned Eleanor into a little sister or whatever it is she is. And he also killed a bunch of people. He made Lamb look bad by saying stuff. There's a lot of things going up against him right here. They really want us to make a decision. What do y'all think? You think it's worth killing him for? Murder thing is tough to ignore, right? It seems like the Batman thing. If we let him go, how many other people is he gonna kind of affect because we let him go? You know, to me, I think it's murder. Damn, bro had $28? That worth it. Worth it. I don't know what to do. Nah, I can't leave. The gates are still up. Oh my God. Did you try not doing that? I didn't. Oh my God. I haven't experienced any glitches until this one. Oh my God, it's making me a little sick. Abigail. Oh, Owen, are you all right, bro? I think your knees might be broken. Well, I wasn't supposed to see that.
Full screen.
Oh shit. She really mad at that cabinet, right?
Fucking.
Oh shit, I didn't look at her weird body. Sorry, guys. Oh, wow, that's funny. Oh. So it won't let you do it. It won't let you have this part with her dead. Obviously, we gotta say no. We gotta say no, and I think he's gonna know. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Holy shit. Get him in the ass. Right in the ass. I'm taking everybody's ass out now.
We gotta get you out of here.
Taking everybody's ass as punishment, as price. Anybody home? I've got talismans. Exorcise the door. Is the door possessed? Well, like, what's happening here? But yeah, I don't mind it. I'm like a wood elf. I only eat nuts. Bro, I got some nuts you can eat. Oh. Welcome back, y'all. Hopefully everybody had a great break. I hope you did. Hope you guys are ready for 30 minutes of Paper Mario. Unfortunately, we're just not getting as much time today, but you know, we were having a lot of hanging out and news to go over, so we weren't able to do as much. Won't be able to do as much today as I'd hoped, but sorry, just taking a look at some stats real quick. Damn. Sorry, my Cleveland Cavaliers are playing the New York Knicks today, and it's a little bit of a beatdown right now, and I was a little interested in just seeing how people were doing. Yeah, it's a little crazy. Yeah. Sorry, just wanted to look. Just wanted to see. Yeah, let's get into a little bit of Paper Mario. I hope everything is still working correctly. I did try to. I was talking about it a little bit last Sunday, that I was getting a couple of things cleaned up. I can probably show you guys. Oh, let me let's do this guy. It's gonna be a little bit interesting to try and show this off. Oops, I didn't turn it on. There we go. Here we are. So if I come over this way, I don't think there's anything specifically insane over there. So behind the desk over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that a cat down there? Oh, damn, look at him. He going crazy down there. But yeah, behind the desk, I got everything kind of cleaned up a little bit. Let me do a little bit of the auto exposure here. So I'm going to be a little bit more blown out, but so behind the desk, there's a lot of cables, and it still looks a little bit like a little bit of a nest, but at the back side of the desk, there's like cables running all the way across the side, all the way to the side over there in the wall where there's like the power strips and everything. It's a little bit, yes and no. This looks really nice down here, so like my cables and shit, but everything is just a little bit like ran over there, and it's pretty nice. Man, I look so blown out. It's pretty nice in general, but it still can use a little bit of cleaning up. So I think Thursday my USB card is supposed to be here, so I'm very excited about that. Also, damn, look, oh, come on, bro, don't be doing that. Not on the stream. Look at him just down living in his life. He's just down there living his life and shit. But yeah, my internal expansion card for my USB is supposed to be here on Thursday. So on that day, not that day, sometime this weekend, I'll do that. And then I'll get everything else cleaned up from there. But yeah, it's pretty clean. I got like little labels on all the things on the right next to the left of the couch. It's so hard for me. I can't point here or anything. So on the left of the couch, there's like the 2 power strips. They go down the wall. And those have everything plugged into it, and then they all have labels on it to know exactly what they are. There's my safe there. That's just got some like my valuables, as it were. So don't break into my house and get that. But on top of the safe is the Wii U. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's there. Sorry, Coraline, we're not looking at you anymore. Bring it in. So it's not too bad. It's a little bit of a cluster F as it gets closer to the wall. And I kind of did that on purpose because I was also like, it's going to be kind of hidden back there. But you got the Wii U on the top of the safe. Plus the big fucking controller back there. And then the power strips with everything labeled and everything. I do want to label everything on the back side of the computer at some point too. So, oh damn, Coraline, what you doing, bro? Look at him back there. He just living. He don't even know what's happening to him right now. Damn, look at him. Look at him. That's as close as, that's maximum zoom right there. This feels creepy. You're the creepy one watching it. I'm just living here. All right, let's back out a little bit here. Hold on, watch. Let's see if we can get him to come over. Coraline, come here. Look, he knows. Coraline. Get little fingies under the table. Come here, buddy. Damn, he doesn't even wanna. Buddy. Damn, that got him? Idiot. Sorry, I need to change my exposure back. Brian, where'd you go at, bud? Oh, there you are, buddy. We got him. Oh yeah, he does not like the balloons. I forgot. He's a little freaked out by the balloons. I'm not exactly sure why. He does not like the balloons. Okay, you can be back this way. Oh, he's getting a little freaked out. It's okay, bud. It's all right. Dad's got you. That's right, buddy. There you go. Here, let me get you a little bit. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Hold on, buddy. It's okay. Okay. I'm gonna put you down. I thought maybe if we got him a little bit closer, he'd be okay, but he is not. It's okay. Here, I'm gonna put you down here, okay? Yeah, he doesn't like him. It's okay. I don't know why. Whoa! 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 Oh, thank you so much, Plenty. I don't know why this doesn't trigger correctly. Can I just... I'll just trigger it my goddamn self.
I'll just do it myself.
Thank you so much, Plenty. Yo, thank you. Wow, this has been crazy today. We've gotten a lot of... I've gotten a lot of subs, you guys. Thank you so much, Plenty. And Kenny got a sub out of that. Damn. Man, it's crazy how many of those people, like, as I see them, I'm like, man, I don't know any of these people. Happy 5 years. Thank you, Plenty. I appreciate that. Did you see the balloons? Did you see the balloons that Emily got me? I was showing them a little earlier. Sorry, I'm back over here again. We're back to this camera again. Big fucking 5 balloon out here. Isn't that funny? I did, and the kitty. I think the kitty was great. Yeah, earlier I got a couple of some gifteds as well, and I seriously appreciate you all so much for the kindness from all of you. Like I said, I very much see some of the names and I'm like, man, I don't know if I know these people. There is like 347 followers, but I do know that you do not have to be a follower to get a sub anymore. I don't know if that was always the thing, but I do know that happened at some point because I get gifted subs to places I do not follow all the effing time. I think as long as you're there at least a certain amount of time, you can get a gifted sub. So yeah, some of these people may not be people who are, followers, but yeah, seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, 5 years has been very, very weird. We were talking about it too, just as we were talking about the Legend of Zelda stuff. Doing like a Zelda game that I felt like was pretty recent, or that I played pretty recently, be almost half, was about half as, what is it, 50% of the way through my streaming career. That's how long ago it was. Yeah, like almost like 2.5 years ago, close to 3. Seems so crazy. Yeah, so I think it was February 24th 2021 was the date that I started, and a lot of it was because Vash had started streaming. He was playing The Forest. We were playing with our friend Cherry, who you've probably seen in stream every so often. But we were playing The Forest together, and he was like, I'm gonna start doing this streaming thing, and I was like, you know what, honestly, that sounds cool. And yeah, just doing it for a little bit, you kind of find like, damn, this is great. And then you find people who you like hanging out with and talking to, like-minded people, and it's just communities you can kind of find and develop and be a part of, and it's great. It's crazy. It's so crazy to go back and see those. I remember seeing some of those terrible Forest videos. That shit was bad. I was gonna see if I even had any of that shit still left, but I don't know if I do. Man, this is brutal. I wanted to scroll to the end of my shit. Oh, well, I guess I could do like this, huh? I could just do it this way. Damn, 9 views on this bitch. Damn, I was getting hella views back in the day. Who knew we'd be here? That's so true. That's very true. And honestly, it's crazy that I literally was playing some of The Forest, and then I started playing Control like immediately, like in March, like about a month later in March, I decided I was going to play Control, which is insane that literally I was playing The Forest because we were playing together. I was streaming that because of that. It's crazy that was the case. And then within a month I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing, and I've literally started playing Control. Control of all games. Yeah. Yeah. I think these are private, so you guys can't see them. There, this is it. This is the guy right here. Let me just listen in for a second. Oh, bro's got voices right in the beginning. Oh my god. Does this guy even know how to stream? Oh, hold on. I don't think you guys can hear it. Hold on. I apologize. That's my bad. I'm running it through the other thing. My bad. Hold on. There you go.
Okay. Cool.
Oh god. It's so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for Vash too, because he's on blast here with this too. How bad we sound. That was our audio. Do you hear that shit?
Live just now, but I can't click it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bro.
Yep. Yeah, let me see here. Are we friends too?
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad.
That would help. Sometimes. Maybe you're just talking low. Could be some of the extra noise too. No, it's okay. I'm just trying to be clear with communication.
I'm just trying to be clear to communication. I was Vashing all the way and underwater. Oh my god. Can you imagine? This was us from fucking 5 years ago.
Ooh. Losing connection again on my stream. What the hell?
I'm so sorry, Vash, man. I feel so bad. Oh, he's literally on blast here. It's because it's only him. I haven't even said anything yet. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I can't wait for the third one. I agree, Lenny. I'm so excited for 3. I still need to go through all of 2 at some point. I think Vash and I need to go through it at some point, but we wanted to play it with our friend Cherry at some point too. That was the whole point. Let me find, where am I at here?
Yes. Part 25.
Part 25. What?
Damn.
Nice. Oh, he was we were already
Turtle
on
coaster.
We were already on 25.
Shell coaster.
Yes.
Roller shell.
Oh God.
Roller
Hold on. Let me turn that down. Okay, back then I had my audio too high. Oh, there I am. Oh, look, there he is. There the boy be. He kind of looked the same, actually. Honestly. You know, we kind of look at. Can you tell that guy's 5 years younger than I am?
To be able to build extra.
Yeah, why do you sound a little bit like that, bro? Oh, I was going a lot more with the like the Kratos. Kratos. That's such a dick way to say it. The Kratos beard. I was so like trying to shape everything so straight. But I just don't do it like that no more. Just a baby, right? It's funny because only 5 years. But
extra things that you couldn't normally make. For instance, a church. We go to church for no reason. We have no idea what it does because it doesn't. Next thing.
You know, we need gliders actually. If I'm gonna hold on, wait. That still sounds like me though. Like I don't sound that different, right? I mean, it's not quite as good, but you know. I'm gonna make it up there. How are we supposed to place it down lower? If you know, if I can't get. Damn, he sound like him, bro. Kind of honestly though, right? It's crazy. That sound like him, man. Down to place it.
Yeah. Well, let you be in construction mode when you're on the glider. Is that what you mean?
You know, because I feel like Vash, his tones are a little, you're a little soothed out now, bro. You know, you're a little soothed out now. Top viewers, oh damn, bro, I hate to have to do this to you.
You are out of here.
On my 5-year anniversary, bro. First words. Whose first words? Mine or Vash's? Because we're all like, bro, I'm a very guy. Right in front of my salad, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm soothed out. You say? Yeah, you soothed your voice a little bit better. Oh, what you right? You right.
Is that what you mean?
You know what you right.
Well, let you be in construction mode with.
Yeah, maybe you're a little more deliberate with what you're saying, what you say now. So yeah, it has a little bit of a. You can give a little bit of that.
When you're on the glider. Been real bad in the past couple days. Dropped a lot of frames on the stream. Marty.
A lot of dropped frames, bro. Felt. Let me tell that Vash from 5 years ago that it's gonna keep on happening, bro. The drop frames just never end, bro. I just want to go back and tell him. Oh. Yeah, don't. There's a lot of bones over here. If anybody needs some bones. Oh, hold up, we're fighting. Let me see how goated I was back in the day on my fights, guys. Hold up, guys. I think I was really good.
Yeah, I figured
I think I was really good with fighting in this game. They're not gonna come for me.
Alright, I'm about to try some shit here.
Hold up. Oh, headshot.
Y'all want some?
Damn.
I'll try not to die while I place this.
Oh,
Yeah, just
double.
Two shots, 2 kills.
2 shots, 2 kills, bro.
2 shots.
2 kills. Bro, man was really goated back in the day. I don't know what happened, but I've gotten worse. Honestly, I think it's my age, you know.
Go around.
Where'd the rest of them go?
Alright.
What you checking out proper?
Oh. You checking out things proper?
Oh, what is this?
I know this is it. Listen, we're not going to do this for very long. I just wanted to see what it was like 5 years ago. What this actually looked like, what everything sounded like, because I feel like we're getting a good idea.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take it then.
It does sound bad though. But honestly, better than I expected.
We need 21 more logs.
You know?
21? That's not bad.
Yeah, there is some weird doubling and like echoing in the audio that's really strange. I have another one we can check out too. Whoa. Oh, I don't know if I can play this music though. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so as soon as I went from, let me see what this one's like. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, when I was starting. Okay, so let's do this one real quick. This one was Control, and I used to do this thing where at the beginning of streams I just left like the intro up, you know, of the game or whatever, and that's how I was like, and then I would just fade myself in at some point.
Where's everybody?
Oh, this game ran bad.
Point me in the right direction. Hey, now I have a gun.
Oh, it's running fine now. Now I have a gun. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him, bro. Shoot him. Shoot him in the head. Oh, nice. Nice shoots. Nice shoots. Shoot him again. Shoot him. Shoot him a few more times. Why are you looking? Does my face always be like this? I always be looking a little bit like a furrowed brow. Damn. Okay. Say, how do I get over then from there? Yeah, same audio on that one. Let me do. I got one more. This was when I was doing Abzu, and Abzu is when I started using my starting stuff. And that was in September of 2021, and that's when I started doing like this look, which is when I had like emotes and everything. So this must have been after I got when my affiliate was then. Because there's a big move between March and September. I don't know that this is exactly when this started happening, but this is when this was. I don't think I can play the audio at the beginning of this because I used to play a lot of copyrighted music. You know? But I had this set up for a long time too. This was a cool one. We can do a little bit of just our own audio here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, I'm all in the wrong spot. Yeah, so this is when I used to do the I had the main cam here, and then I did game, and then I had like my side cam. So I've always kind of had like a side cam biz at some point, you know. Extra browed up, bro. My brows were going crazy on that day. Damn, that beard was going that day though. Yeah, this was when I was still upstairs though. We had an extra room upstairs that I used to go in, and I would close up everything, and I'd stream from there because I mean, listen, part of it is just I didn't like streaming out in the open. Now I'm just in the basement. There's nothing down here, and yeah, I don't care quite as much about that kind of shit anymore. But the room was a cool setup. Yeah, it was a cool room. So behind and stuff, there was these shelves and stuff, and I had all the little Funkos and stuff, which I'm glad. I like having Funkos, but I like the setup I have now. That's a little more like pieces, and they're out, and a lot of it is cool because it's stuff that's like from like Ron and stuff now too. So. But yeah, this was cool. I always had this, like I said, I always had like a side cam that you could see like my hands, because I talk with my hands so much. I always wanted there to be like a thing so you could see me talking and stuff, because I talked so much with my hands. I always thought that was a good idea. But you could always see like my OBS and stuff here too, which is a weird choice. Oh, so by this point I had the mic that I have now. I didn't have it set up correctly, so the audio should be pretty bad though. I don't know what music I played, so I should be. Let's be warned. Going. Appreciate y'all hanging out, being here. Everybody coming in, checking out Abzu today. I cannot guarantee that music is not copywritten at some point. Damn, those are the headphones too that I just only recently switched from too. My old Sonys. Man, I love these things too. I used them the other day when I was doing some clips for Reanimal, but I was showing Emily, I was like, damn, these things are so worn out. Look at look, oh my god, these bad boys are so paper thin now. But yeah, that was when I did.
I got my beverage for tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's correct too. This is back when my Sonys are beat to hell. Dude, I was looking up. I found a place that does ear cup replacements for mine. And I thought that I was like, damn, they're out. And I figured they would never get them back. And I got an email the other day that said they had them back in stock, and I was gonna order some. Not right now, but I'm going to at some point. Also, this is back when I used to do what was I would do essentially an alcoholic beverage almost every stream. So I have a beer here. There is a beer down here.
He's trying to rob you with the shorts prediction again. Hold on. Before I get to this beverage, wait. Was it shorts? Was it shorts or was it pants?
Oh my god, hold up. Okay, hold on. I couldn't remember the shorts pants thing. Were we voting? Were we trying to see if it was me or if it was Blake? Was it Blake who was? We were guessing if it was Blake with shorts or pants. Yeah, that was goofy.
A fucking again. Got something set up for y'all. I got something real special.
Oh, something real special.
Such a small taste. Absolutely.
But you a couple times? I thought so too.
We'll get. I do love these tasty honey cherry.
Hold on. Okay, so this is the thing too. This is the thing that it took me a while. When did I had reset up my mic recently, and it was the first time that I had realized how to set this mic up correctly, because I went through it and took as much time as I could to really set it up. You can hear it a lot here where it's very quiet in the game, but there was always a lot of background hiss because I didn't have my mic set up correctly. I'll drop the audio here a bunch from the music and stuff, and you can just hear the background audio of the mic and stuff.
Ooh, not a bad move to go. Okay, so R2 is our dive here. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you can hear like the creaking of like my desk, the fans from my computer and stuff at that time. It was so badly set up, and that's like with a better mic and a better setup and everything, and that's a lot of stuff that I didn't really fix until way later too. So, but I mean, listen, this is not a bad look, right? Not a bad look at all.
Okay, so let's see whoa. So pretty.
Oh my gosh. I remember. I think I was also doing this whole stream in like the most chill voices that I could. That shit was crazy. All right, let me come back over. I'm done. I was like, man, we'll do some Mario, and then I thought, well, you know what? For 5 years, we'll do a little bit of a look back, you know. Just a little bit of it's always nice to kind of see where you come from, right? It's funny too, because I feel like I always think to myself, like, man, I feel like I've become a pretty decent streamer. I don't think it's perfect, but I feel like it's way better than it ever was. And I think over time it's gotten better. I try to keep it kind of interesting. There's always like a little bit of a format that we do here. But you know, I've never fallen into the just being a gaming guy, which I don't think is a bad thing to be that either. a lot of the streams that I enjoy are gaming, but then there's other things, and so I've always tried to. The one thing that I think most people try to push as a thing is, you know, do the things, put the things out that you would want to watch, and so I feel like that's a lot of what I've been trying to do. So a little stroll down memory lane, yeah, for 5 years you might as well, right? Look, we, you know, that was when we got the emo created that has now become the ID for all of my stuff, who's now here on the pillow, always just angry at me. I don't know why. I don't know why I decided I was gonna be an angry person, but maybe because I always knew that I was. Maybe that's what it is. Damn. Where the? Well, this timeline sucks, so it's rightful anger. Fair. But you know what? I do get angry at things pretty easily. Also, it's crazy as I'm looking at it. Well, and also, I was looking at, like, because as I rechanged my dates in my YouTube, it only took me 14 streams of Outer Wilds. I felt like that game was going on and on and on, and here we are, technically part 18, but more technically we just finished up part 17 of Paper Mario. I know I only get like 15 minutes with that game sometimes, which is a little bit of an exaggeration, but honestly, it is like a weird thing that how long some games take for me. Not because that's not the reason why I'm saying. More of the idea that I was so worried at that time about how long that game was taking me at times and stuff. And as much as I was enjoying it, I took my time and everything, but now I just don't care that much about it too. So, and that was only a few years ago. So but yeah, like I said, I was always angry. I was always known I was gonna be angry. Cool. I need a snack. That's all right, plenty. I'm gonna get out of here in just a minute anyway, so I appreciate it. If you're not back before we get out of here, thank you so much again, plenty. I'm sure I'll be here for way too long, so don't worry. I was gonna pull up and just see who's on doing what and everything. We'll definitely got a little bit more that I wanted to say before we get fully out of here. But yeah, no, I feel like you said, put a lot of work into it, which I feel like I definitely have. I try to put a lot of work into just some of the stuff that is stuff people don't always see as well. A lot of it is just making sure that we have news and stuff to talk about, like doing like a lot of little things just to try and be prepared for what we're doing. It's stuff that it's tough, but you know, I think that I'm rewarded with people, you know, then giving me time. So I feel like it's a fair trade-off. So yeah, I'll take it. It's cool. Yeah, like I said, it's funny too. You go through, and I remember when that first stream, those first couple of streams I was doing too. Like people's thing is always like, you should stream like you're streaming to hundreds of people, even if you have nobody. But it's so hard. It's so hard to do that, you know. It's hard talking to no one. You get better at it. Like even now, like if nobody's responding to me, I can just talk off the dome for, you know, whatever amount of time. But you get better at those kinds of things, and sometimes you be rambling, which I do be rambling. But at those times, I didn't even know what I was gonna say. To like, you just don't say anything because there's nobody to talk to, which was great for doing games with people, because you're playing games with friends and stuff. You could just talk to them and stuff. It's just whatever. But yeah, then, you know, pretty quickly I was doing stuff by myself and doing other things, and yeah, it was tough. But I feel like now I'm pretty decent with, like I said, just not ever having to worry about if there's lots of people talking or not. It's easy to just kind of roll with it. All segments, yeah, for sure. And I try to, and even now I still think about it all the time, where I'm like, what new things can I change and add, or things I can remove? And honestly, there's definitely some things I'm worried about removing, but at some point it's gonna happen. So it's pretty weird. It is really weird. I remember, like I said, even just watching that one, I was just there's so much silence, because you're just like, you're not talking to chat. There's nobody in chat, so. But even now, when there's nobody in chat, we're just better about it, you know, just talking, you know. But yeah, sometimes I wanted to mention too, I feel like this is a thing that I think plagues me, and just in general, and I don't know, there's not much I can do about it, but I think sometimes I try to be very sincere about how much I appreciate everybody, and how much it means to me that people come and hang out and chat with us and stuff. I think that I suffer from seeming insincere sometimes. I don't know why. I wish there was a better way for me to make sure that I'm getting that across. But yeah, seriously, over 5 years, there's been so many people who've come in and hung out and just been absolutely fantastic, and lots of people who I can, you know, consider friends and stuff now. You know, people that I reach out to and talk to almost every day, you know, from the community, and just to the point where they're sending me, you know, fucking biker mice coloring books and shit. Like, it's just yeah, it's awesome. And seriously, it's great. It's this whole thing would be nothing without people who are just here. And like I said, it's always hard for me, because I always feel like I don't come across as sincere as I feel. But yeah, I really am. I really do appreciate everybody. You always seem sincere. Yeah, but I think you know me better, man. Sometimes I feel like people are just like, oh, that guy, he doesn't have feelings. I have feelings, guys. I have a lot of them. Before I go, well, I should find somebody too. I do want to. I'm gonna call out all the people who any gifted and stuff like that was given today. We'll do all that again. I want to wrap you guys back up and give you big sweet hugs. Jorf is playing something. Let me see what he's doing. Kuon, cool. We'll send it. I'll send y'all to Jorf. Do I know Jorf personally? No. But Limbo said he was his bro. I don't know if he meant it that he's actually, or if he's just somebody he considers family, you know, whatever. Yeah, real quick, let me go back through and just say, yeah, appreciate everybody. Like I said, anybody who came by and hung out, you guys are all awesome. But additions based on inside jokes or references. Yeah, listen, I know how much I enjoy those things, but like I said, I you know, that's a thing too. Streaming has to make you very vulnerable. Based on something we talked about the other day, was just putting yourself on the internet. You are making yourself susceptible to all kinds of craziness, you know. And it's always that don't get too high, don't get too low kind of thing. But, you know, you know, part of this is, you know, you put yourself on the internet and you definitely get the mirror reflected at you. So there is no hiding when you're out here. So I have had to face myself a lot over the last 5 years. And I feel like I've come to good terms with who I am for the most part. I think that's an ever evolving thing. Oh, don't worry, I'll keep you grounded. Exactly. This motherfucker's dog shit. No, but like, I mean, legitimately, it is that thing. Like, you always make sure I know. Even if I like, sometimes I like to let my ego go a little bit just because I feel like I don't enough. And then sometimes I'm like, I've been doing this ego bit for too much. But no, it is just one of those things. Being on the internet, man, people are not afraid to let you know about yourself. So you have to face yourself a lot, and you got to learn from like who you are. And like I said, it's an ever evolving thing. But the last 5 years, like I said, I've definitely got to know myself a little bit better, and I think a lot of that is because of streaming. So I'll take it. Real quick from the stream today. Seriously, I just want to say it again. Everybody who has gave me anything today, again, not necessary, but I do appreciate it. You know, it's huge. Vash sent over 420 bits, bro. The 420 biddies. Cyclo with the 10 gifted. Cyclo, seriously appreciate you, man. And I always appreciate having you around and being an absolutely fantastic mod, and just a great guide in gaming. So seriously, M sent me 100 bits. So from our bank account to our bank account. But we gave Twitch a little bit of a tip. Vash gave me the 5 gifted. Again, thank you so much, dude. Otto gave me 500 bits, the last little bits of change out of his wallet. Otto's such a sweet man, and he really shouldn't have, but I'm not gonna return it now. So Anonymous gave me 10. Seriously, so nice of them. Anonymous with 5 after that. Whether it was the same person or somebody different, seriously, thank you so much. Plenty then gave me 5 as well. Thank you. Oh, and in between some of those, there was that SpongeBob Buck Bumble TTS, which is going to be one of my favorite clips of all time. Bro, how do we get so lucky? I don't know. Honestly, it's tough. It's tough to understand how those things have happened. But also, real quick, I thought about this because I saw somebody else was doing it. I have never made M a mod in the chat, but yeah, she probably should be. So now you have mod privileges. So be gentle with them. That just means you can time people out and delete their messages, and also, if you would like, you can ban them forever. She gets an axe or a hammer. What is a super mod? What? The power. How do you make somebody a super mod? Oh, lead mod. All right, hold on. Let me see. Because I need a mod to keep the rest of the mods in check. And honestly, I think she would be really good at this. What is the term? Logo is either an axe or a hammer. Okay, what is the term Twitch uses for these? Rolls or something, right? Let me see. Oh, there it is. Yep. I'll leave you as the other thing, but yeah, sorry, she gets to be your guys' boss. There you go. Sorry. Oh, look, it is an axe or a hammer. Hard to tell. Oh, there's the Buck Bumble mod. Oh, shit. Okay, hold up. We might have to check this out before we go, too. Holy fuck. Moving on up. That's hilarious. Look, Cyclo was like, yeah, I need somebody to get me. I need somebody to get this. Fair enough. All right, hold up. We gotta check this shit out. This shit was so funny earlier. I don't know. All right, let's see. I'm gonna bring this here.
Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass, bump to the bump to the bumble bump to boop to the boop to the boop boop bump to the bass bass. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble.
Oh my god, what happened? What happened? It's called jazz. Oh my god. Uncultured. What happened? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, SpongeBob usually breaks at some point, but holy fuck. Oh, I didn't expect that. I still didn't expect it, bro. Oh, especially that last bit. That last bit was perfect. Oh my. All right, hold on one more time.
To the bump to the bump to the bass, bump to the bump to the bumble bump to boop to the boop to the boop boop bump to the bass bass. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. Oh
my god. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for sending that TTS. Oh no. Oh wait, we're still good. Oh no. Okay. Somehow I thought stream died. I was so sure it was dead. I was just looking over at my YouTube one to make sure, but it looks right. It looks shaky for a second. Okay, well it completely froze up my preview, so. But yeah, sorry. I think that's gonna be it. Seriously, thanks guys so much for 5 years, for today, for everything. You guys are the best. Like I said, everybody who comes and hangs out all the time, or you just come out every so often, you guys are the best. I'm gonna send you guys over to Jorf. He's playing Kuon, which is he listed as a PS2 horror classic. So I don't know anything about it. Okay, the other day I was trying to find a song, and then I threw the song that I thought was the one I wanted onto the list. Found the actual song that I wanted. It's now on the list. That's what we're gonna get out of here with. It's just a nice Stickerbush Symphony. I believe it's from what is it? Donkey Kong, right? So I'm gonna send you guys over to Jorf. He looked like he just stepped away, so I'm so sorry, but we're not canceling the raid now. That's it, guys. Thank you guys again so much. I will be back here next Thursday doing more news, and we'll actually play some Paper Mario, I promise. With that, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a great week. Make sure you guys are over in Vash's tomorrow, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you so much. The last 5 years. We'll see where it takes us next. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye.